Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me?
Hello.
Hello. I also
Hello.
check that my microphone's not muted. Welcome to a Sunday night Shadow Whispers in the Night. Normally a Saturday night, but we decided to do a pop-up show tonight. Why not? When everyone is just relaxed and taking time out and chilling out after Christmas, we said, why not do a little bit of a pop-up show tonight? How are we all doing tonight? How was your Christmas?
Good.
Yeah,
Not too
I
bad.
was all right.
Busy.
Sorry for Christmas Day.
Yeah. My son home for Christmas Day. All went well.
Mine was very, very, very quiet, the way I like it. Very quiet. And then I kind of roar into the new year.
Mhm.
Kick 2000, was it 2025 out the door and bring in 26 and see what happens. I
That's it.
know everybody says that to say, like, will it be fresh again?
Mhm.
I don't know. Only you can make that happen.
Yeah.
Only you can make that happen. But tonight I have Tracy, my co-host, on with me, and we have our guest Michael. Michael, I haven't met you before, and this is our first time
No.
talking. Would you like to tell me and everyone else who will be watching them from YouTube, TikTok, and I'll get my TikTok open, and Facebook, who you are and what you do?
So I've been involved in the paranormal for about 25 years. I've grown up being sort of sensitive to spirit. I've seen all sorts of things over the years on investigations where I find it's quite a bit of a bonus that you can see stuff and you can sense stuff. I've been all over the UK, done about 150 investigations. I've done one in France. I've done them in Ireland.
Amazing.
Yes.
Wow.
There's not many places I haven't investigated, if I'm honest.
Oh, wow. Where did you do in Ireland?
So I did Wicklow Jail.
I know it.
Did Ross Castle.
I know it. Beautiful place.
Yeah. It is, yeah, and very haunted.
Yes. Yeah.
Haunted,
I know they used to rent it out for weekends only.
Yes.
They rent it out for weekends only. So I'm working on that to do that again now in 26.
Yeah, and I did Let Castle.
Oh, my home from home.
Yes, I did that the other week.
My home from home. My goodness. Do I love that place? If you've ever watched Spooked Ireland on Discovery Plus, I'm on episode 4 in Lep Castle, and it's fantastic. And I did another one for my computer's gone thing. I did another one for Canadian TV Haunted Destinations in Lep Castle as well. The group of ladies from Canada. So that wasn't aired on this side of the world, but I have the link and I will get it up. Yeah. But what did you think of Lep Castle?
You're going to hate me now because I didn't really rate it very well.
You did not.
Oh, and Sean, who plays the piccolo thing. Yeah, he made us breakfast.
He does.
Yeah, he did breakfast for us. So we'd done all night. I didn't really get much activity, if I'm honest. And that is the nature of the beast. That's the nature of the beast.
That's normal.
Yeah, you don't. No matter how haunted people say places are, you don't always get something.
Right.
And Let Castle just wasn't. Wicklow Jail. Wow, Wicklow Jail was different.
I know.
Especially in there's like an area where the IRA was kept.
Yes.
They were imprisoned.
The dungeon.
Yes. Oh, that is creepy. That is one hell of a creepy area.
Yes. Yeah. That's my favorite place. And I don't tell many people that because I want to go down by myself. And I'm not, this big burly man frightening a woman. And I'm like, what am I doing that today?
And so one of the most weird things we had at Wicklow Jail, so we had the K2 EVP thing. And we were walking around. It's got like a permanent green light on, like a power light, essentially. It's going up and down kind of thing as you're going round and that.
Oh, yeah.
On command,
excuse me,
we asked Spirit to turn the green light off, and it did.
Nice.
I've never seen the power light go off. I've seen the lights go off. No. Where it goes red and then orange and orange and then red.
Yes.
There's the activity, kind of the energy builds up, if you like. The lights went down and the green line went off. Mm-hmm. And I asked for it to come back on again, and the green light came back on. And then I asked for it to go off again. And I'm just stood there looking at it. I never ever seen power light go off.
It's great.
I've got pictures that I really want to show you, and I haven't really put them up you know, when you have to say, right, I'll do that, I'll put them up.
Yeah.
Pictures from that area that has me intrigued, and I'm more audio, but this pictures, and it's picture after picture after picture after picture, and you can see. I won't tell you what I see. I will explain. When I have them all together. I'll send them on to you in a group. You know, and so I don't. There's people in it that I don't want them on the camera, but I'll explain a little bit of it. If you see a curl bit, that's just the person standing beside me, her hair.
Right.
Ignore that bit. If you see it in all the pictures, you see this curl bit, it's a shadow of this person's hair.
Right.
But the rest of it, it's all that. And it's an interesting place. It is very interesting. Now, I will say the OPW have taken over Wicklow Jail. And they would put your granny in a home before they'd let you paranormal investigators back into it.
Really? Wow.
Yes, and that finished up. That's as far as I know now from September.
Right.
That they because the OPW have it now.
Yeah. Right. Well, I feel lucky then I've been and done an investigation there.
It's a great place. It's a great place. Yeah. It's I was very interested in downstairs. What did you think of upstairs? When you walk down the stairs, you're down to the boat, not the dungeon area?
Yeah, so we went to the boat area at the back. Is that at the back?
Yes.
Yeah, so we went to the boat area. That's where I had the thing with the K2, where the power light went off.
Okay.
Anywhere else, it was fine. You know, you just use it as you do. Yeah. But that was in the boat area at the back. So as you're walking along the planks and through the boat thing, that's when the power light was going off and on command.
Yeah. It's a good place. It's a good place. And I know in Lep Castle, it can be a hit and miss. Trust me, I've been doing that for over 8 years, and it can be a hit and miss. But I've had some phenomenal stuff happen in there. Crazy stuff that we will have quiet nights.
Yeah.
Not a lot happening until you go through audio. Yeah. And say video footage sometimes. But audio, it's always my thing to go over the audio, and it's I have great audio from it. But again, you can have very, very quiet nights. We do a lot of ITC with the mobile phones.
Yeah.
Where you have your phone on speaker, and in a room with a recorder, you leave that area completely, you lock that area off, and you go to a different part of the building with the other phone.
Yeah, for an experiment.
Yeah, you
love
call
it. Love it.
That was phenomenon. Absolutely crazy. I think Lep Castle has thrown out some. I see my potato. Yes, I am here, Brandon. I am here. Let me bring these over. We can all see them. Hello, Pamela. Hi, Andy. Where's Andy? Beside him. So I forgot to post those comments up at the side. But in Lep Castle, because I've been doing it for many years, I would get a little more from it because I'm doing it for many, many, many years. And it's one of my favorite places. Toby, hold on. My cat always starts. Where's your favorite place that you've investigated?
What's the what, sorry?
Where's your favorite place that you've investigated?
Oh, favorite place? So this is a bit difficult. I've been to Draco Tunnels.
Drink, please.
That's probably one of my favorite places. I've done that about 6 times.
What was the name of it?
Draco Tunnels in Kidderminster.
Wow.
You've never been there?
No. Never got opportunity. It shut down.
It has now, and you can't. So that's another place where they basically, it was a museum, and then they allowed people to come in doing the paint gun thing, and then doing investigations.
Yeah.
And somebody else took it over, and then they decided we're not going to do that anymore. We're just going to have it as a museum, which is a shame.
It is.
Because
no way.
So the tunnels. It's an old RAF place, and they used to build aircraft parts. They used to put missiles together in there and ammunition. And they're so big you could drive a HGV through them. The tunnels are that big, you can drive a HGV all the way through. They go on for miles and miles. A lot of it's not been uncovered. It's just basically been left, covered over. And we did about 5 or 6 times, and every time you get various amounts of activity, EVP. One of the main things you would get is you always, when you feel like you're being followed.
Yeah.
Don't forget, Draco Tunnels, whatever time of day, it's pitch black.
Right.
When I say pitch black, even your torch struggles to shine in the darkness. It's that dark.
Amazing.
And you feel like you're being followed all the time. And so my wife, as we were walking along, she puts a camera over her shoulder, taking pictures behind. And you see all these smoke images.
Oh, I love it.
Like the mist type of thing of people. She caught a picture of what looked like a witch being burned at the stake.
Oh, wow.
You can see like the flames coming up from the feet area. Now, I said, well, perhaps it's just your breath, because you're breathing and you can see it because it's cold. It is cold. Yes. But this is behind you. And it's like sort of 20 feet behind you. So even if you're breathing forward,
love that.
By the time the year's gone round you and gone behind, Brandon and HGV's an Arctic. It's a long lorry.
Big truck.
So by the time the air goes around you, it's dissipated and it's gone sort of into the tunnel area. So it wouldn't be your breath.
Pamela.
Right.
It's a massive place, and unfortunately, you can't do it.
Isn't it crazy that they I know. Sorry, Tracy, go ahead.
So many people have been in there with so many reports. It's such an amazing big place, and I'm gutted, really. Didn't get in there. I would absolutely love to get in there.
Why did they close it?
They want it to be a museum. So they used to have, they had a police raid a few times for a cannabis farm that somebody was running in there, kind of thing, because it's the perfect place to, to hide stuff and not see anything.
So could you hire the museum out? Because you can't hire the museum out.
No.
Oh my God.
No. Whether they've changed after COVID, because everybody wants to now sort of get money coming back in, kind of thing. That they consider. But as far as I'm aware, they just want it as a museum. They've got exhibitions on, and stuff like that, and they don't want people running around in the dark knocking things over and stuff.
Well, that's it. But it's unless how we would do it here in Ireland, but anywhere they would have somebody who works there.
Yeah.
They would have someone there who works there with you. I'm looking at this. Why does that say record? We're live. Yeah, we're live. That says record, but we're live. We're live. But if someone who worked in the museum would escort you on the night,
maybe,
and insurance as well.
Yeah, maybe.
Keep it going.
Yes, I mean, it'd be worth asking the question, and I'd go there straight away. Like I said, I've done it 5 or 6 times before, so it's never ceased to give activity, because you can literally walk for miles, in the dark.
Yeah,
and it's very easy to get lost.
Yeah, I love that,
because there's no sort of signage anywhere to say where you go. You just sort of have to try and work your way around and find your way out.
I think a friend of mine in the UK, I met up with them 2 years ago at the Power Meet, and they went into a mine in underground in the mines, and they've done it a few times, but they got lost.
Yeah.
And, oh my God, they ran out of water, they ran out of food.
Oh my God.
They walked around the whole tunnels and then came back to where they were, and I said, next time bring breadcrumbs with you so you can follow the trail back. But they were running out of oxygen and running out of everything. Now, they were laughing over it, but they were panicking at the time. I mean, I kind of obviously did giggle at it because we do that kind of stuff. We do kind of laugh. I wouldn't do that. Yes, we would. And get lost in it. And Andy said he's going to email them. Andy, if you do, I'll get a flight over.
Good say.
It's definitely worth going if that's the kind of thing you'd like to try. But yeah, I mean, I've been to some really scary places. I'm not a person who gets scared, going into the dark or going into a haunted location. I'm the one running after whatever it is. While everybody else is hurtling the neck, the other way. Even the mediums are saying, "Don't go in there." I'm in.
You do. You do. Yeah. And do you ever get scared on a location? Like ever?
No.
You don't.
No. I've come close.
Okay, where was that and why?
So it's a little bit of a story, so you'll have to bear with.
Go for it.
So,
Glorious.
it's a place in Scotland.
Uh-huh.
The reason I'm being hesitant is, so there is activity that we encountered there.
Okay.
That when I focus my attention on place, this activity comes through, even to this day.
Wow.
I totally understand. Yeah, I get you.
So it's a castle in Scotland,
Mm-hmm.
and this was going back to something like 2000. I want to say about 2009, 2010,
Mm-hmm.
and weirdly, it started off that we booked it with some friends who had a paranormal company doing events, and we'd already booked it a couple of weeks. And then I was going through the TV channels, and it was coming up to Halloween this particular year. And I don't know if you remember, some TV shows used to do lives at venues, do a live sort of ghost investigation kind of thing. And so this TV show was filming at this castle on this day, and I knew we were going there the next night to investigate after this TV show had been filming there. So this TV show had a certain TV paranormal person on it, who's now currently on another TV show on the Discovery Channel. And he was one of the team members on this TV show.
Right.
And the thing with the show was there was two teams. One team would investigate and one team would do research, and they were skeptical and whatever else it was.
Okay.
And so these two teams went there. And so we thought, well, we'll watch it, get an idea of what it's like, where the places might be that are haunted. Don't normally tend to, but it was on. What do you do kind of thing.
Yeah.
So we watched them go up into one of these towers, like a turret type of thing. And they went into this room. And it was at the end of the night. And I can't remember which team it was. And I don't know whether it was the guy who's currently on TV at the moment. Was in this team, and they drew an inverted pentagram over this pool table in this room to try and create a portal to try and bring something through.
Interesting.
Right. So I'm sat there watching them doing this, and then they left the room, and then the show finished shortly afterwards. And I thought, did they close that down?
All right. Yeah.
They wouldn't have.
Okay. And I'm going to be there the next night, and I'm going to go in this room. I thought, okay. So next morning we got up really early because it was 5-6 hour drive to the castle, and we got there, and friends I was with, one of them, she used to be a witch in a coven, but they used to practice black magic. Right. And she'd been the high priestess at the coven. This ties into the story. So we got to this place, to this castle, and we're having a wander around, then the investigation starts, and you're doing all the usual things that you do.
Yeah.
So I was telling them about this TV show I'd watched the previous night at this place, and they said, "Oh yeah, we know the TV show's been filming here." Okay, should we go up to this room upstairs and have a look and what's gone on? So we went upstairs, and we got about halfway up, and I said, "I have a really bad feeling about this. I really don't think we should go in this room." So we get to this little corridor area at the top of the stairs, and the door to this room's in front of us. There was a human hairpiece nailed to the door frame.
Okay.
What?
Right. So my friend who he'd been a witch in a coven knew what that meant. And she said, "That's not a good omen."
Okay.
I said, "So should we not bother going in this room? Oh, hell no. She just charged straight through the door into the room. Fine, okay, whatever.
Right.
And, you know, when you walk into a room and there's suddenly a presence felt and you know, you shouldn't be in here.
Yep.
Yeah.
There were glass bottles, old glass bottles on the floor that had corks in them and whatever was in the bottles. There was a ram's head on the wall.
Right.
You know, where it's skinned and it's just a little skull. It's the skull of a ram's head on the wall. And there's all these bottles scattered around on the floor. And I was going to go and pick one up, and she's like, "Don't touch that! Don't touch that!" I said, "Why?" She said, "Well, that'll have been used in a ritual."
Okay.
Yeah.
And they'll store things in the bottle.
Yes.
So I said, "Okay, I'll leave." And I said, "Look," I said, "I really think we should get out of this room. I really don't." I'm telling you again, I really don't like the feel in this room. So they sort of agreed. So we came out of the room, shut the door, back downstairs. As we get to the bottom of the stairs, they all sort of disappear off. I'm the last person to come down the stairs. And you know when you're being followed, and you have a feeling that you're being followed?
Yeah.
And so, me being a little bit clairvoyant, I was looking around to see what was following us. And I saw what I can only describe as like a pillar of smoke that was going swirling in a figure of 8 pattern, going round like that.
Okay.
So I sort of ignored it a little bit, and we went to this other area, and the other area is like a bit of like a dungeon. So there's like these lit archways, and it's all stonework and stuff. And we decided to use a Ouija board. So my friends and myself were on this Ouija board trying to ask out. And then this name started to get spelled out on this board. And so my friend, the judge, said, "Is this who I think it is? You know, I want you to spell your name out on the board." And I don't know if you've ever had this in an investigation whereby, you know, you can generally sense spirit around you in a place. Just generally.
Yes.
Not something you can put your finger on, but you just know there's an atmosphere, there's a feeling. That all disappeared. We just felt the energy just dissipate and leave.
Mad.
And I swear to God, in this room, it started to get dark. As though there was somebody was just like pulling a blanket over the room of darkness.
Oh, yeah.
Interesting, yeah.
And this name got spelt out on this Ouija board. This name got spelt out on this Ouija board. And she said, "Is that your name?" He said, "Yes." So we closed the board down.
Yeah.
Right? So we just closed the board, left it. And so my friend was saying, "Right," she says, "I recognise the name of this."
Okay.
I said, "Go on then, what's the story?" So she says, when we used to be in the coven, if people we didn't like, we would send a spirit to their house to play mischief with them and to sort of like, you know, play havoc. This name was the spirit that they used to summon to go and do that.
Oh my God.
Right. How the hell did it come to this place in Scotland? And
these people who did that are a team and TV and know it.
Yeah. I don't think they realised what they did.
I have a few guesses in
And
my
I'm not going to name any names because
no names. No. But I have a few guesses in my tissue. Love you. I have a few names in my head, which I'm not going to do either. But there's a few gobshites out there.
Fast forward to about 2 years ago. There's a TV show that you did, Jenny, and if you remember the Scottish version of that show,
I do.
They went to the castle in that show.
Oh,
one episode they went to the castle of that show. The medium on that show and the investigator I've shared my story with, and they both concur the experience.
They both had the same.
Yeah, and if you watch that particular episode at that castle, you'll see what the medium drew.
I'm going to watch it because now I'm like that.
I have to now.
I can't watch the show. I've watched the show once. I can't watch the show again because the presence
Make sure he's out.
makes itself known to me when I'm watching it.
Okay.
Because we have that sort of link.
Kind of that see. I know you're watching, and you've
Yes. Yeah. So when you're focusing, when you're focusing your energy on something, you're focusing your intention on something.
Yeah.
This automatically brings itself in.
I totally understand what you're
And
saying.
because I've got its name, I know its name, I can summon it by name.
Yeah. I totally understand what you're saying.
And I've even shared my story with the castle curator who books events there at the moment, and she's confirmed the same thing, that they've had similar experiences to what I had. And that was sort of like 15 years before this TV show aired, and I shared this story. I've never shared it after that event, but I just saw this program, I saw this episode, and I thought, I'm going to get in touch with the people on the show and share my story, and they all concurred the story back to me.
Is this team still running?
No, it was a team made for the show.
Okay, so I know a few of the people on the team that was made for that show.
Yeah, you probably will.
Oh yeah,
in fact, the vast majority of people in the UK will.
Okay, I think I know a few of them. Oh, my mind is rushing.
And that's a place I will not go back and investigate.
Wow,
that's a bit dangerous.
Yeah, very.
It really
and I know what people say, and I know all the debunking that people do, and you know, because I'm sensitive, it's a load of hunkum and stuff like that. It's my own experience. I don't care. I had the experience. I know what happened. Exactly. I'm not asking you to believe me. Believe me, don't believe me. I really don't care.
Really good. Really, really good.
That's it. Once you're 100% genuine and you know what you're saying is your to say in Ireland, like it's me when I tell a story of what I seen years ago, people are saying, Jenny, that's a little OTT, and I'm like, I know, I was there.
Yes,
I'm not here to
exactly
smoke anyone's arse, and this wasn't even in a location. This was in my home. But I'm not to blow smoke up anyone's arses because I don't need to. I don't have to.
No.
I mean, it doesn't gain anything. So it really doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to me at all.
Yeah.
But yeah, you have those experiences that never leave you, but you can never explain it fully.
Yeah, that one I can't. I can explain. So my friend told me a lot more about the story afterwards.
Yeah.
And after that event, she'd also had a lot of personal experiences at home with it in visitation.
Yeah.
It dragged her out of bed one night.
Oh, no.
Got her by the ankles and pulled her out of the bed onto the bedroom floor.
That's the one. That's why I sleep with 4 dogs.
I'll tie yourself to the bed.
There's my chihuahuas, and they will kick your ass. They will kick your ass. Steve, Steve, my old buddy Steve, sent me over a beautiful gift box for Christmas.
All right.
I would love to show you what's in it, but I can't because he knows my favorite word is see you next Tuesday. And every item in it. I'm not joking. Every item in it. Now I'm gonna put this hat on. So everything on my TikTok and my YouTube is all over 18. This is my summer hat.
Hey. Fabulous.
I know, right? But
What does Tunk say?
Is that what did you say?
What does Tunk say? Because it's in reverse on your camera.
reverse what you spelled. Reverse what you spelled. And my mug, I've been looking for this mug for forever. And I couldn't believe I got it. I'm delighted I have it. But yeah, it's just my lovely mug. There's nothing in this box that hasn't got that written on it. Like nothing on it that hasn't got that written. It is a box full of see you next Tuesdays. It's very fun and beautiful. Very funny. My very good friend Brandon, who calls me Potato, I forgot to tell you, we will be coming over for Samhain, which is in October of next year. I forgot to tell you, Jenny, my wife and I will be over for Halloween. Let me know what date you're coming over, and I'll bring you to the Samhain festival, and that's in Galway. That's a great place to go to. There's one in Trim as well, which is less. Galway is furthest away. Trim, it's just the same. They're both great, but I'm looking for you to come over. I will be your hostess with the mostest, and I'll bring you to a pub for a pint of Guinness. We dram of whiskey, probably more Scottish. But that would be great. Give me the dates, and I will work around it. I'll even probably book a night in Lepcastle for you as well. So, Redwood Castle. We love Redwood Castle. Let me tell you,
Love another one.
Redwood Castle is in County Tipperary.
All right.
And it's about 40 minutes from Lepcastle, and I'm doing Redwood Castle about 8 years, going into my 9th year, and it started off slow, as we all know.
Yeah, Andy says we're coming over. I love Castle, me.
Get your arms over. There's a lot of places to go to, fun places to go to. I'll bring you to some of the oldest pubs in Dublin as well, and so on.
Oh, amazing.
Go in and have a look at them and so on. We can even do a little investigation in my house. The stuff that I had to send on to someone about that audio from a video that I did. Anyway, so Redwood Castle, it is a fantastic place. It's getting better and better. And I go to the same locations for years. I like new locations, but I like repetitive.
Yeah, you get more from you find out more.
Always, absolutely, always.
You always have to go back. There's not enough in one investigation. It's just a baseline investigation first.
You have to do it more than once. You make a rapport with them, and so on and so on. And I find Redwood Castle is just amazing. Like myself and my friends, and Kieran from Paranormal Resident was there, and we had Debbie from Life for Living. She's on TikTok as well. And we had Amy, a friend of mine, and we had friends and family there as well. So it was a nice group.
I saw the clips and the video. It's fantastic.
Brilliant. But let me tell you, when Kieran was I'm doing the audio, and Kieran does the audio and video, and I was even a WTF,
Yeah.
Because the place is just better and better and better. And
do you find newer locations can be harder though?
New locations?
Yeah. So what I mean by that is places that have not been investigated before can be harder to gather actual activity from, because if you want to put it for a better word, it's not like they're used to people coming to do investigation, so the energy isn't always built up, and it's not.
I kind of like the new places as well, because I sit and I don't go in immediately and say, well, this is my name and this is what we do and this is XYZ. I will sit and I will tell them a little bit about myself and why I do what I do, and I'll say, with respect, this is a recorder, it will pick up your voices. It's all new to you, but if I can't hear you, this will pick up your voice and we can have a conversation.
That's it.
I don't go bullying in.
Yeah.
My name is Jenny and my name's Mick and my name's XYZ. I'd like to go in and sit.
Yeah.
And say, and you don't have to talk to us. You can sit and look at us. We would like to come back again.
But sometimes it's a harder struggle, isn't it, to get evidence coming through, because you have to put in more work, you have to put in more encouragement. You have to, put yourself out there more, kind of thing, to actually get something to come back.
But that's even better, because you've put the work in, and if they respond to you, you know that they listen to you, and that's a breakthrough. It's a breakthrough of intelligence. You don't have to talk. You don't have to talk to me. You don't have to. And if any other team comes in, don't talk to them, because they're all what's only.
In the same way that some places have done a lot, people investigate a lot, you can find it can be quite tiring.
Excuse me.
Because the energy is just so depleted.
Yes.
Because so many teams and so many people have been there over the years, and it's just like, we haven't got the energy to communicate anymore. We give up.
I love a new place, me.
I do definitely agree with that. Hey, Brian. How are you, my love? And I do agree with that, but I know But even those locations, when I go back to again, say me and my group or friends and whatnot, go back to the same locations again, I always get this little bit of a something's not right. And yet I'm very comfortable in these locations. Lep Castle, I'm not too comfortable in. Redwood Castle, I'm comfortable in.
How do you find Ross Castle?
Ross Castle was interesting. I've only been one time.
Yeah.
I want to go back again and spend a longer weekend there now. The weekend there with the right people there with me, and you know, do your thing. You know, we all have our own rooms and whatnot. You have the old side, you have the farmhouse and whatnot. So
yeah,
and there is one room in the tower.
Yeah, the bedroom up in the tower.
Yes, well, I'll not be sleeping in that by myself. My name is Billy Hunt.
We heard a lot of activity actually when we were up in that room and the door was shut. You could hear people talking downstairs, even though there was nobody else downstairs. All the team was upstairs in the bedroom. Yeah. And another one was that there was a ball constantly being bounced down the steps.
Wow!
I don't know if you ever experienced that.
I didn't get that one. I didn't get that one. I didn't. But I find into new locations. Oh, my fire's getting so hot. I find in new locations the work is rewarded if it's put in right and it's put in with respect, and you don't throwing out your
guns blazing.
Yeah, your bloody dowsing rods and your light up lights and your Bluetooth making these noises and your everything else like that makes noises. Go in, pen and paper, a recorder, and you say to them, right? You say to them with permission, I'm going to leave this on if that's okay. If it's not okay, just make a sound, and I will turn it off, and it can just be you and I. And I write down what I feel, or what I see, what I hear, things like that. So, that's another one now that I'll do now in the new year is to find a new location and work out, because I like that. I like the challenge a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She can come over here. We've got some great ones.
Yeah, we've got a few, but we're waiting to find out.
Whereabouts in the UK are you?
Ironbridge Way.
I have no idea. Is that a boat ride over or a thank you?
Oh, be fair way.
You'd have to get to Birmingham Airport.
Let's get to Birmingham. Don't have to boat ride over, so it'll be from Ireland to.
They have to go over to Dover.
To be to Dover, won't it? And across from there.
The
one further up. I forgot.
You can get a plane to Manchester Airport.
Yeah, Manchester's like an hour and a half from here.
Okay, that's all right. That's not too bad.
You'll have to go where I used to come over.
You're more than welcome.
It's me. I'm thinking of getting the boat from Rosslare over to Pembroke. Because I know if I have to fly, then, I'll fly, because I've flown like 2 or 4 times this year, and I don't like to fly. I hate to fly. But people say, Jenny, how do you do it? And I said, it's called trauma. A lot of trauma. So I just get me on a plane, and I went to Lanzarote, and then I went to Amsterdam, and I was kind of like getting itchy. If I sit at home, I think too much. So get me on that flight and get me away.
Get away.
And now I'm thinking of I'm looking for a nice place on the west of Ireland, just in the middle of nowhere, that I can take my dog with me. Take 2 or 3 dogs with me, and just go on my own. Literally go on my own. And just go into a place where they have no Wi-Fi. Yes. Oh my God. Yes. I'm thinking out loud. I'm thinking out loud here now. Definitely get a flight over to Lanzarote, no problem.
Awesome.
Is there a place now, Michael, you haven't done that you would love to do?
A place that I would love to do. They tend to all be in the States.
I know.
The vast majority of places I would like to do are in the States. So like Waverly Hills.
Yes.
I'd have loved to have done Bobby Mackey's before it got demolished.
Oh, that would be brilliant, wouldn't it?
Yeah. There's the Stanley Hotel is another one.
Yeah. Oh God, yeah.
The Gettysburg one, where they have the soldiers on the field.
Yes.
And there's a whole raft of places that I'd love to do in the States.
Yeah.
There's nothing really over here that I've kind of done quite a lot of the places over here.
Yeah.
I live in Pendle Hill, by the way.
Where's that?
Okay.
You must have heard of Pendle Hill.
I have heard of it.
Yeah. So it's in a place in a county called Lancashire.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so it's like Salem, Massachusetts, if you like.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness.
Yes, the Pendle Hill where the burning of the witches
Yes.
never took
Yeah.
place.
Oh, my gosh.
Apparently, they never did burn the witches.
Mm.
So
They
why
were
did
killed other ways with ducking boards and stuff like that to get confessions out of them, but they were never burned.
Wow.
There's bodies
Apparently.
buried.
There's bodies buried, apparently, but yeah.
There's
I'm not-
bodies buried up on the one side of the hill.
Yeah, on the one
Yeah.
side of the hill, something
Okay.
like that. Yeah.
And I can see the hill from where I live here.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, God, we're coming over to you, Michael.
Yeah. This is right, Michael's house.
All going over to Michael to do. Michael, we're all staying in your house. Sorry. And
Yeah. So there's not many places sort of in the UK. I did think about the ancient Ram Inn, but I've heard mixed stories about it.
Oh, still not been.
You know,
Yeah.
I've heard people who've been there and they've had nothing.
Mm.
Right.
Woodchester Mansion's another thing.
Well, that was one on my list.
Yeah.
You know, people have said different things about that. But it's difficult for EVPs because I think there's a lot of like dust and rubble on the floor. So when you're walking around, you sculpt your feet, you know, and it can mess up EVP stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
He's in the process of cleaning all that
He's
up.
in the process of cleaning it all up, apparently.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've done the Hellfire
Yeah.
Caves. That's another
Yeah,
place.
Wow.
caves.
That's one on my list as well.
Yeah,
So,
Vampire
so
caves.
many.
There's a lot. There's a big bucket list.
Massive.
I think the Winchester House?
the
Woodchester.
Mystery House in the States.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, America, sorry. Or am I
Yeah.
wrong?
Oh,
Winchester Mystery House in the States.
Winchester. I can't.
Just fun.
Not many movies jump, but that
That
movie.
is a massive story.
That
Yeah.
movie made me jump. I remember I was doing a panel with a lot of people, and most of them, all of them were in America. And then one of the ladies, she was sitting outside the Winchester House because she was about to do a tour of inside it, and it was just really great to see it, and not by a picture or by TV, but you could see it yourself, and it was kind of like, my God, that movie. Now
Amazing.
I watch paranormal movies, and I'm like, will someone please? This one was where I jumped. I jumped a few times at this one. I know it was kind of elaborated even more, but what a fascinating house that she had.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy how she would be able to do that. And
She had the money, didn't she, to constantly develop it?
yeah, I mean, but what a mind to think like that.
Mm.
You know, you walk upstairs, you open a door, and you have a brick wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's mad.
One place I would love to go to, just thinking about it. So there's a program I'm watching in the minute on Sky called The Curse of Skinwalker Ranch. I'd love to go to Skinwalker Ranch.
Cool.
Heard about yeah.
And that is just off the scale. I mean, they're doing scientific experiments with the place at the minute on this TV show.
Okay.
So it's not just sort of hearsay kind of thing, you know, people with EVP recorded. They've actually got scientists in, you know, doctors and professors from various organizations and various skill sets, and they're doing stuff and they're getting all sorts of sort of activity, you know, showing up on their equipment and stuff. More or less a UAP every day that they're filming there.
Right. I love it. Do you find that all of that is heightening up now?
Yeah.
That there's a lot within Ireland, and there's a lot of lights being seen in the sky now. I can see my lights are flickering outside, but it's the lights of my fireplace, and it just frightened the bejesus out of myself. So there you go. But it was like these things when, well, oh my gosh, when all the lights are being shown more and so on, and especially in the west of Ireland, and you have the Mourne Mountains, and you have in Donegal and Mayo and Sligo, it's all happening over there, and the north of Ireland and whatnot. Now down in the south, I'd say about 13, 14 years of age, something like that. And I was in my friend's house, and I was walking home to my own house. And it took me about like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, only around the corner. So I met my brother's friend walking up my garden, this big long garden, it was like a football field. So we're walking up, it was November night, and it was very clear night. No clouds, just stars. Beautiful, beautiful November night. About 7 o'clock in the evening, something like that. And I, for some reason whatsoever, I put my hand on his shoulder and I said, what's that up in the sky? But there was nothing in the sky for me to say that.
Yeah.
Nothing at all. I come from a family of 11. Everyone needs one. I am that one. I am the one that even my blood is rhesus negative. Right from a family of 11, and I have a twin, and she's got the normal blood, and I'm like rhesus negative. And I said, if I wasn't a twin, and I'm gonna check out
me now.
Yes, take me home. But I was that odd child. I really was. And something in the sky, but there was nothing in the sky for me to say that. I went in and I told my sister, and she closed the curtains. She looked out and she closed the curtains. She told my siblings, to put TV on for them, 11 of us and whatnot. We were some of the youngest. And me being me was not happy with that. We went back out to look at it. Now, we've had friends come to the family. My brother-in-law, his brother had passed away that month. My sister's 2 separate friends, each parent had passed away as well. And so on and so on. And so we stood outside my front door, and it was like our porch was just being built, the red brick porch and whatever. So we're standing out looking over to this unused factory. We live on a main road. Yeah. And we're looking over to this unused factory where we used to play in. And there was these 3 huge, huge things. And it drives me mad when people say, yeah, that didn't happen. I'm like, I end up going like this.
What?
Yeah.
It did happen. I'm not crazy.
I think your microphone cuts off then.
Yeah, I cut it off. I knew what I was going to say. So there was these 3 huge things, and they were like Haley's comment. They go round like that and long into a tail. There was 3 of them, and they were like a cigarette smoky grey. They were huge. So 2 was in this side and 1 was this side, and there was no clouds in the sky, but they swim up and swim down, swimming.
Wow.
And then 1 minute there's 2 here and 1 here. So they've swapped sides, and they do, and they're like away, and they keep going up and down and up and down and up and down, and they swap sides. They did that for about 40 minutes, 45 minutes, maybe even an hour. And we're standing there, and we had people coming over, even to get heavy in the chest talking about it. And you'd have people coming over to have a look and stand outside and look, and my siblings were watching TV, and I'm seeing all of this, and I kind of was having a moment. And my mother was being picked up from work, my sister was being picked up from work, and blah, 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 and so on and so on and so on. Then we all stood outside the door, looking up, and then you have this long hedge across the road. Now, I tell you now, if you blinked, you would have missed it. 1 shot down, so fast, down, over, and up. Now, you could see it going through the hedge because it could light up inside the hedge. Not a bright light, but you can see it going through the hedge. And shot back up into the sky. Let me tell you, there were adults. I remember one guy pulling me back so he can get into the house. Everyone was screaming, and I wish it was a movie. And it was the most realist thing. And if you go back in a million shows that I've done and talked about this, it's the same every single time. It's not made up. I was glad that I seen it because it was an experience. It's to this day, it was a WTF moment. And I remember my friend whose poor mum had been passed away that night that had turned the machine off. She was giving me a brown paper bag to breathe into. And because I was that child that knew different, heard different, and seen different. The rest was just too busy being normal. I wasn't. I think I was more normal. Now I know I'm more normal. But there's times I'd look at my window and at nighttime in the bunk beds, and I'd look out the window and I'd look up into the sky, and I'm like, oh, no, because if I look up into the sky, they'll see me look, and then I know they're looking down, and they know I'm looking up. So if they know I'm looking up and they know I'm looking up, then we both know look at each other.
That's more complex than me.
I'd be engaging with them. I wouldn't be ignoring them. I'd be flashing a torch trying to get their attention.
I would so do that now. But I was kind of that very aware of a lot of stuff that I shouldn't have been. I was a different child. I was a different child completely. But those things, never knew what they were. And I remember my sister coming downstairs, and because I was like, what the heck? She said to me, oh, it's just, spotlights in the sky from Dublin.
Yeah, of course it is.
I'm an hour from Dublin. I know how these things work. My name is Billy. Not silly. See you next Tuesday. So I know we all know spotlights.
Mm.
They don't come over your house an hour away from where you live. They're directly above a stadium, whatever they're working on.
So they just shoot one way up.
That's it. They crisscross whatever.
They
show an intelligence, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
And when we didn't know what it was, to tell us, as if to say to us, we'll show you what we really are.
Yeah.
Wow. Down, over, and up as if nothing happened. We stood there, our hairs are like, wah, and screaming like that.
I wish I could do that.
I'll leave them off. But we were kind of like, that movie, kind of like when your heart stands back and you're running. And I remember one adult guy, I'm thinking, if I knew who he was now today, oh, God. But he pulls me back, and adults are pulling me back, and I'm small. So those are the things we talk about that people say, I don't know, but there was more than me that seen it.
Yeah.
It was me that seen it first, but there was nothing in the sky for me to look at.
So do you remember when it all kicked off last year, when there was all around those air bases where they were seeing lights and stuff?
Yeah. Yeah.
And have you noticed it's been 12 months since then that they kicked off again in November?
Yeah.
Last month?
Yeah.
So I've been reading a lot online about them, and various people have had near-death experiences who've talked about things that are coming up. And we are due for open disclosure at the end of 2026, going into 2027.
Okay.
The way it's going to happen is they're going to show themselves.
I hope so.
The government isn't going to admit to anything. The government's not going to say anything. It's basically going to be them presenting themselves. And the idea is from November this year, you're going to start seeing all the orbs again, like they did the previous year, but it's going to carry on. So every month, there's going to get more and more and more and more, to the point you're going to think to yourself, I'm seeing so many of these orbs every single night, more or less. Right. It's inevitable that some larger craft is just going to make itself known, and that's how it's going to happen. And it's supposedly, whether you believe it or not, it's at the end of 2026, early 2027 when it happens.
I really hope so. And that's friendly, of course.
Yes, they are all friendly.
Listen, I work with animals, and I've got a few dogs and a few cats. I love an alien pet.
Well, the first ones are going to be human-like who turn up.
Listen,
so humans are going to be the ones that turn up first, because you don't want to have a freak out, when you see something that's come from the sky, that thing. You think, oh, it looks like me. It's kind of an easy thing.
Do you ever see even I've perfected that Men in Black dance. I those glow sticks, and you kind of put them on your body and you turn the lights. I did that Men in Black dance. It's deadly. But do you ever see those things now? Do you believe in this, where people are lizards, but they're on Earth and the eyes change? Do you believe that?
So, as part of this disclosure thing that's going to occur, sorry, Tracy, as part of this disclosure thing that's going to occur, there are people who you will know who will reveal themselves to be hybrids. Yeah, they're going to make themselves known that they are not fully human.
Okay. Okay.
And it's going to be people in the public.
Carol, prove it, Jen.
There's no way to prove it. There is no way to prove it. There is no way to prove it, and I'm not saying for 100% that it's going to happen. It's just stuff that I've heard.
Yeah, it's interesting though.
I'm laughing at Carl saying, "Prove it, Jen." That's me, Men in Black dance. Oh, I will. Not tonight, but I will definitely do it. I'll get all the I have the glow sticks. Actually, I do have a packet of glow sticks, and I will put them on me. And because if it's been asked of it, I will do it. I'll make it a point that I will do it, but just not tonight. But I will definitely do it. So, what do you think of people that are racism negative and they say that they're
me?
You're racism negative as well? Nanu, Tracy.
I just think I'm just the standard. I'm not I'm nothing.
I always told my
Weird.
special, but they didn't believe me. But it's becoming more and more common, the Rhesus O negative blood. Because before they're begging for it. And now everybody left, right, and center is becoming Rhesus O negative. Why? It's because they're showing themselves even more. They're showing themselves even more that are they kind of getting with the ladies and the men on Earth. And that it's becoming more common, the Rhesus O negative. I do not know. Very recently, they had returned communication from another planet with a detailed documentation. Oh, I love that.
There is one race coming back called the mantids.
Right. Yes.
And they look like insects, essentially.
Yes.
And apparently, according to somebody, they are 1 billion years ahead of us.
Yes.
Oh
1 billion years ahead of us in terms of technology, in terms of lifestyle, everything.
Wow.
What the hell do they live in?
Right.
If they're 1 billion years ahead of us.
Right. I love it. I love
So very much different, I think.
Elaine is Rhesus O negative as well. Well, it's getting more and more common.
Yeah.
I know people said to me, like, I'm a twin, and I'm the only one. I think my elder sister's Rhesus O negative as well. I'm not too sure. Hello, my darling Michelle. You're not late, my darling. We're still waffling on here. We're still waffling on. If you want to jump in, let me know, and I'll send you the link. It's an open panel for everybody.
Definitely.
But I forgot what I was talking about now. Jesus, Jennifer. Oh yeah, so I think my older sister is Rhesus negative as well. I'm not too sure, but because I'm a twin and we're in different, stacks apparently, so we have different blood. So one parent has to be Rhesus O negative, and so on. I'm that one, and my twin got everything. She got the skinny jeans, and she got everything else, and I got the rest of it left over. But I got me. So, and we like me. So I would like for them to come. Now, I know some of them, someone said that when I gave them what happened to me, that someone said to me, I think it was Michelle who said, or someone else said it, that it was like the Greys. Or the Greys, not these meanies that will.
So the Greys are apparently, and again, it's only what I've heard, the Greys are kind of like a bit of a slave race for other beings. And so they sort of do the dirty work, if you like.
Right, okay.
For other races. So they might abduct people, and bring them in and do experiments on them. And that's on behalf of somebody else who wants to do that research.
See, that's things that I've watched on TV before about, I know I had a great guest on with me a few times, actually, Mike Heston Rogers from Fire in the Sky. Do you know that movie? That document that happened. So I had him on the show, and I tried to get himself and Trevor on, but Trevor wasn't good. Mike was happy to do it, but Trevor wasn't. I wonder why, Trevor. I wonder why. And so talking to Mike, and he's a lovely guy, very funny, great guy. And he was giving me his accounts of what happened. He traveled the world. Now I was talking to Mike, and I was in castles and whatever. So I'd send him, like, he's at home, and I'd send, we would talk every day, and I'd send him pictures of these beautiful castles. And he'd say to me, "Is that supposed to be haunted?" And I'm like, I didn't say it was haunted. It's a beautiful Irish castle that you're home doing nothing, you're not leaving the house. So I'm sending you pictures of castles. And then he goes, he doesn't believe in paranormal. I said, darling, you've traveled the world on a story. If you ask me for evidence, I can give it to you. Ask me for I can give it to you. But you're right, Carl. But you traveled Australia, England, America with a story that it wasn't validated or documented. It's a story. I will give anything you ask for on my investigations, and I will give it to you happily and easily. So that's when we disagreed on a lot of stuff with that, because I just thought, I'm Irish woman, don't get cocky with me. Don't get cocky. We eat people like that.
There's some people who won't believe no matter what.
Right.
Whatever evidence you give them, they're always looking for a way to debunk it. I think they just get as much pleasure out of debunking as we get out of trying to prove the afterlife exists.
Right. Yeah. That's it. We have we have a lot. And I know when people say, do you believe in the power? Many shows people say, Jenny, do you believe there's life after death? And many paranormal investigators will say, well, I'm 50-50. And that's great to be sweet and don't stay in the fence. I always say, yes, there is. My experience, I'm not answering for everybody, but in my experience, in my investigations, in my research, in my findings, I will say, yes, there is. If I can have a conversation with an intelligent communication, I definitely believe there's something after death.
Yeah.
110%.
And I've had more intelligent conversations with the dead sometimes than the living.
So true.
I would sit in a room on my own and talk to them more than I would with a lot of humans, actually. Michelle said, I've always wondered if the Greys aren't altered humans.
Potentially. Yeah, I would probably think that. I mean, are they not us 1,000 million years ahead of us? And they've come back in time to sort of see who we are and what we're doing and where we're up to.
Yeah.
Come back
and then suddenly realise what the hell's going on down there. Let's go. Don't stay around.
Yeah, just want to
give up.
Right, keep driving by.
Yeah, keep driving. Keep the doors locked.
Jesus, pick me up. Let me take my dog with me, but keep driving. Travis Walton case pretty much was easy to debunk, right, Carl? I remember he was on a show and he was sitting on a chair and he had so many seconds to answer a question saying was what he said was real. And it took him more than a second. And everyone was sitting there in the studio kind of like, why isn't he saying anything? And you knew by the way his answer was, and you just thought, you bleep, 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 the money you've made, the arguments you've caused, and so on.
There's always a book. There's always a book.
Right? And I don't like when people say, when they've traveled the world in that story, and there's no documentation to cover it, and someone says, I don't believe in the paranormal. Well, guess what, buddy? You're part of the paranormal. Because the paranormal is a whole table of stuff. It's religion, it's spirits, it's aliens, it's, cryptics, it's everything, folklore.
It's everything, yeah.
So guess what? You're contradicting yourself, and I bloody well can't stand that when people do that. It just, and I just stopped talking because you were using my annoyances on.
Well, while we're talking about aliens and UFOs, what do you think of Bob Lazar?
I don't know a lot on that one.
You know, have you heard of Bob Lazar?
No.
So Bob Lazar claimed that he worked at Area 51 back in the day, back in the 70s.
Right, yeah.
And he came out on television and he did a news interview in the States saying he worked at this place called S4, which was near Area 51, and he'd worked on reverse engineering UFOs and stuff like that.
Yes.
You heard of him?
Did he do a documentary?
Yes.
Yes, that's
recently.
what I've seen because he did work there. Does he have a piece of the metal?
Apparently.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember. Okay.
Of the ship. He's a piece, and it's completely and it's completely made. It's something he's never seen before.
Yeah.
I did see the name. I'm not good with names. But I'm good with the remembrance of.
You know the story though, yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
What do you think?
Well, there's hello, Anthony. Haven't seen you in a long time. We need to catch up. My God, do I have a life story to tell you? I think of someone like that will come out and even show the piece that he has, and he did show it. Now it could be any, it could be any piece, and we are make our own mind up whether we believe him or not. I watched it once, and I've watched it kind of like in the background, but I did kind of listen to it. Not enough to give a solid opinion on it, really. Yeah. But I was intrigued in listening to him and to look at the piece of metal that he has and how it's not titanium, it's stronger than titanium, and he's never seen anything like that before, and so on and so on. So I don't know. What about you, Trace?
I don't know much about it, to be fair. Like you, I just know about the story, but I'm not really into it big time. I'm not. Yeah. No,
I think he was one of the first ones to come out to say that he'd worked at Area 51 back in the day when the government wouldn't acknowledge that Area 51 existed.
Yeah.
It was a place that does obviously exist, but the government would acknowledge it.
Yeah, I remember the video, the dissection of the alien and stuff like that. But
yeah,
I was probably really young at the time, and it was just a big thing.
Yeah,
Area 51. I know all about that, but I'm not really delved into it.
No.
Right.
Yeah, you see, I'm very intrigued now. I'm going to say, Michelle and Anthony, if you want to jump on, let me know and I'll send you the link.
Yeah.
If you jump on, I'll send you the link in 2 seconds. Let me know. With the Area 51, everybody has a lot of questions on it. Why would they hide it? How, Andy?
Yeah. Sorry, come and have a
I'm coming on for 2 seconds.
Come on, Andy, put that top on and come on the screen.
He probably knows more than me.
But I find what are they afraid of the humans? And I like what Michelle said. What if they are humans that are taken and not returned? I love that.
Yeah. So the Area 51 was originally built on the Navajo Reserve.
Yeah.
That was built into a hillside. And there are there's about I think there's 4 to 5 rumored bunkers.
Yeah.
Where not only do they do the alleged dissection of higher beings, but there's at least 4 or 5 advanced technology experiments going on even to this day.
Wow.
There you go.
Including one experiment called shipping a bottle.
Which
is it's the experimentation of actual time travel.
Right.
Wow.
So that's been going on for at least 40 years, if not longer, where they've managed to dematerialize. Structured objections, like such as wood, plastic, and then recreate them almost to like 3D printing,
like teleporting.
Yeah. But obviously, the one thing they've not been able to subject yet is the reconstruction of the human DNA.
Oh my goodness!
Right.
It's a bit.
The thing I found with Bob Lazar was, so I watched the documentary with Jeremy Corbell, I think it was, that was on Netflix a couple of years ago. And yeah, I've always skeptical about the guy until he talked about him going to court because he'd been arrested for what they call pandering in the United States.
Yeah.
And he was threatened with jail because I think it's that you can go to jail, if you get convicted for pandering. And so he was sort of arrested. He had a court day. He went to court. They asked him about, this story that he had about Area 51. And I think if you were lying all that time or telling stories or whatever you want to call it about what you'd done at Area 51, the time when you were going to go to court and you'd be asked questions about it, in court, and you kind of think to yourself, he may then have decided, I'm going to go to jail. I'm just going to own up. It was all a hoax, or it was a load of crap. The story that I told, sort of thing. But he never did. So even going to court and standing in court and being handed a potential jail sentence for what he's done, you'd have thought at that point you might have thought, maybe I'm under oath in court. Maybe I need to sort of tell the truth.
Is this with Travis? No.
No.
Not talking about Travis. You're talking about
no. So Bob Lazar was an engineer, a physicist, if you like. Although there's no records of him being a physicist from his university and whatever else. And so he'd worked at Area 51 trying to reverse engineer these UFOs that the US government had basically captured and brought into Area 51. And he said he was, he's going to he'd been working on them for so many years, and UFOs are real and aliens are real and blah, 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 blah. And he's always gone on the record saying about it. I've always thought it was a complete load of horse.
Okay.
Doo-doo. But when he said about that being arrested for pandering and going to court and potentially getting a jail sentence, and he was asked about what he claimed, you know,
Right.
as his work at S4. He didn't lie about it in court. He actually repeated the story in court when he could have been, you know, potentially been jailed for it.
The thing is, a lot of them that was a lot of them that I watched a few years ago, where they was even paid a hell of a lot of money to literally script a story.
Yeah.
I know to 2 or 3 that allegedly went. They set up pressing conversation.
Yeah.
And I think all 3 of them, or they had like freak accidents before they got to.
Yes.
Okay.
Roads are treacherous at night. Accidents happen all the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
I tell you, and I just want to quickly go back here to what Carl was saying about. Sorry, let me find it. Okay, and this has gone to Travis Walton. Also, he has changed the story. He was known as a practical joker, failed several polygraph tests, but the polygraph so unreliable, and the FBI and CIA won't use them, which they will never use in a court of law anyway.
No. I'll correct you on that.
Okay.
The Americans do use polygraph in court.
Okay.
The FBI and the CIA do. We don't. The British don't.
Okay.
It's not recognised in the British court of law, but in an American court of law, it is.
Okay.
And it forms part of a security clearance for American personnel who end up in the FBI or the CIA. So the Americans do use polygraph.
It probably would have been in the 70s, because I know what happened in 75. Yeah. So so it was that. And I with it happening to the rest of the team, the work people, they all passed it because they all seen what happened.
Yeah.
Then when that's what Michelle saying, we do use them.
Yeah, but they're not valid in court in the UK.
Okay.
We may use them, but when it comes to a legal type thing, it's not valid.
Okay. I don't know about that. I don't know. I'll need to check it up in Ireland as well. I'm not too sure. I probably doubt it. I don't know. I need to check it out. But with Travis failing it, it's because he was given his story about what happened. But because if it didn't happen, then the polygraph test is going to pick up on it. So the rest of them passing it, that's understandable. They've passed it. They could say what they say and it was all the truth.
Yeah.
With Travis having to say what happened to him and he didn't pass it and it was all unreliable, then it didn't happen. And like we have documentation. I'm going to say Paranormal Gnome. Yes, we can go live on TikTok as well, and Facebook and YouTube at the same time. I know it's so much easier because he was saying, like, I didn't know you can go live on TikTok. Yes, you can go live on TikTok. So I'm using all 3 of them. I'm using all 3 of them. So there was something else I was going to say there. I completely forget. Anyway, continue on. Whoever's talking, continue on, because I forget what I was going to say. Sorry. I was just going on about Travis again.
So what do you think about those who've been in Congress recently? There's certain people who've been up in Congress giving evidence to Congress about UFOs. I
just think mic drop and bloody walk out the door. I thought it was these people that were not allowed to talk about it. We're being hushed.
I wouldn't really know. I ain't actually watched any
It was televised.
Yes, that they were being hushed, and it was so good to hear them speaking truthfully. And no, are you saying no, Michael?
Yeah.
Oh,
they are not government. They are not whistleblowers.
Okay.
If you were a whistleblower, so when one of them was on, it was being questioned. One of the questions that somebody asked, I can't remember the exact question it was, and his response was, "I can only tell you that in a classified environment in a SCIF, a secure compartmental information facility."
Okay.
If you were a whistleblower, you wouldn't be saying that. You'd be telling everything.
Right.
You wouldn't say, "Oh, there's certain things I can't say, and there's certain things I can say."
I'm guessing. I haven't watched it.
Yeah, I've watched it. I've watched it all. And so if you're a whistleblower, like Ed Snowden,
yes,
you wouldn't say, "Oh, I can't say that because it's classified, and I can only talk to you about that in a classified environment." Yeah. You are a government propagandist.
Right.
You are being told what to say by the government. You're not a whistleblower. So all these people in Congress doing that are not whistleblowers. They're propagandists. They're giving the government's message.
Okay.
I'm guessing they was given a script.
Yes.
Oh my
Yes.
God.
I'm guessing that was like. I mean, I haven't seen it like because we don't really watch a lot of TV, but I can kind of only surmise the fact that they've almost we'll make it look like we're giving you a bit of the truth, but all we're doing is misleading you away from.
Yeah. If like I said, if they're whistleblowers, you don't say, "Oh, I can't say this and I can't say that." The whole point of whistleblowing is you're telling everything. You're just throwing it out there. You're not thinking, "Oh, should I say this or can I say that, or let me go and ask somebody if I can speak to somebody else in a classified environment."
Right, you're there for the floor is open.
And they've all kept the security clearances afterwards.
Holy shit.
How do you keep your security clearance if you're a whistleblower?
You wouldn't.
Because you broke the law. By speaking about what you work in and what you know, you've already broke the law.
So I mean, let's be honest, they wouldn't even get through the court doors.
No.
Right? So what they were doing was just to appease the people that want to say, people are saying to people like me and thinking,
it's
like,
a story.
Well, what a shower of arses to be even, like, Kimmy, my love, what a shower of arses to even have done something like that.
It's not, Jen, it's basically for the government to take control of the situation.
Right.
So there's all these UAPs that are happening, and the government always needs to stay in control.
Of course they do. Of course they do.
That's the whole thing that they exist on. The minute that they admit that there is something in the airspace over the UK, over Ireland, or whatever, that they don't know what it is or they can't deal with it, that means they are not in control. And if they are not in control, you can turn around and say, "Well, we don't need you. If you can't keep us safe, what's the point of government?"
Right.
And that's the end of it then.
Holy crap. Well, they took me in.
It's about control. That's all it's about.
They definitely took, hi La, how are you doing, my love? They definitely took me in, and I'd not believe anything like that again. It's just like I don't believe. But there's these pilots that, and you would have the radio. Now, the radio of them reporting in, saying there's somebody here, blah, 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 blah. And they say, "Do you want to report it?" And they say, "No, we don't." What about those people? Are they legit?
They more likely have seen something.
Yes.
You know, I mean, they've got equipment on board the planes that are millions of dollars. You know, like your thermal camera that you have on a ghost stunt, you know, you might spend a couple of £100 on. There's $1 million thermal imaging cameras.
This would have been back in the day, like not the present day. Back.
Oh yeah.
Years ago.
They'll have been silenced because they've actually seen something and they know something.
Right. And now
the people who've gone in front of Congress to talk about it. Right. And whistleblowers, and they've not necessarily. They may have seen something, they may have been privy to something, they may have shared something, but it's very compartmented.
Right, and they can't. My beef is all the time is why is the government so afraid of people knowing about it? Why are they so afraid?
Because then they lose control.
Listen, if these.
Listen, there is nothing that enters the Earth from space or leaves the Earth to go into space that the government doesn't know about. There's a place in America called Cheyenne Mountain where NORAD is based. They see every single object that leaves the Earth to go up into space, and they see every object that comes from space into Earth.
So what about the ones that are billions of years ahead of us that has bigger...
So if their equipment can pick it up, then they'll see it.
Yeah.
You know, if NORAD's equipment is capable, it has a technical capability to see it. Right. If something's come that's been 1 million years ahead, then why do they need to come in a craft? Why do they need to travel anywhere in a craft?
Yeah.
If you're 1 million years ahead of us, you can just teleport yourself somewhere. I'm sure that they've mastered teleportation. I'm sure that they're able to, go to wherever without using a craft. They come here in a craft because it's acceptable for us to see.
I would prefer to see a craft. I'd love to see a craft.
Yeah. So that's the whole point of them coming in a craft, is so it's acceptable for us to see. If they wanted to travel in the way they want to travel, they wouldn't need a craft. They would just teleport themselves to wherever they need to go.
Okay.
Or astral travel.
It's just crazy. And Carl's saying UAP doesn't mean alien, just like in 42 years investigating unexplained doesn't mean that there was not an explanation. It just means at present it is not being found.
Yeah, we don't have the technical capability.
Right.
It's like back in the day when you were telling people about electricity. Until we had the capability to detect electricity and pick up electricity, if you told somebody there was electricity all around us, back in the day, they would have laughed you out in the street.
Right.
Now we have the equipment to be able to pick up electricity and to detect electricity. We now know it's a real thing and it's an accepted thing. And it's the same with the paranormal. At the minute, we don't have the technology to confidently pick up on paranormal activity and say, scientifically, we know that is paranormal activity. One day we'll have the technology. It's just not now.
Right. Back in the day, and I always refer back to Einstein because I love him, even and Tesla and so on. And if they couldn't, and they had, they had their ways, very, they had their ways. And then we have the equipment and so on. And then there's Tesla. And I know a friend of mine used a Jacob ladder. And what? I'd love to turn it on and throw it to someone I don't like. Here, catch. One day. But things like that. And the other thing that we have, thank you, my love. I don't think she'll eat it, but we'll see. The little things that we have is what we use. You can use the best of the best. And you will have someone who doesn't use a lot of equipment, but they'll just get they'll get just the same amount of any, as we call, evidence, but you can have someone with like a 1,000 piece worth of equipment, and it still doesn't give you what you paid for. Look at me, I keep it up the Joneses, and I'm like, the
vast majority of equipment's been debunked.
I know, and
the stuff that we use, like the EVP recorders and the the K2s and stuff like that. It's all been debunked.
I'm the EVP queen. I do my EVP.
So that type of equipment, you use it as a guide. It's like sat nav.
You do, yeah.
You don't follow sat nav to the letter. You use it as a guide to get to your location.
I agree with you.
And that's what you should do with your equipment. Buy your equipment by all means. I think it's great that you have equipment, but don't rely upon that to prove the existence of the afterlife.
Yeah, you can't.
You can't. Same with Ouija boards. Same with Ouija boards and seances. Then they've all been debunked. You can't use those to prove the afterlife. The only thing you can use is your own personal experience.
Yeah.
And nobody can take that away from you. Nobody can debunk it. They can give suggestions of it. They can make, other ideas about what you've seen. But ultimately, you are the one that's seen it, not anybody else.
That's it. Like I said, if spirit want to make themselves known, they'll make themselves known without the tech.
Yes, Tracey.
They'll speak to you, you'll hear them.
Yes.
That's all you need.
I do 100%.
Agree.
My main work when I do investigations is audio. It's more audio for me. That's my go-to.
I love the audio. I just love what comes through is incredible. So but can't rely on it.
No, you can't.
Focus a lot on it, and that is my passion. If I never did anything else again, audio is my passion. I'd be lost, and I made sure I got enough investigations that gave me a Christmas few weeks full of audio to do, keep myself out of trouble. and do my audio. I might even do some later on tonight. But that's my I love, and it's not to be all and end all of everything, but for people who really put their work into audio work. At the recorder for us is
it's them findings, it's the reward. It's just
you can't have a
experience in itself. It's part of the experience.
It is. That's what you should use it for, as part of your experience, Tracey. You're right.
Absolutely. That you use it, say with the ITC and the phone. I have stuff that I put onto shows, and I've. Oh, thank you, Carol. Thank you so much. I know there's not a lot on it, but I need to keep following it. Thank you so much, my love. It's a passion, and I know I've gotten some amazing audio that I'm planning a EVP show with some of the best people in for on EVP only. So, and that's hopefully next week if I can get the people that I need together for that.
Brilliant.
And then
when a lot of people do investigations, Tracey, you probably do this. Jennifer, you may do this. How many people or teams out there baseline the location before they start an investigation.
Every
Yes.
time.
Very, very few people do it.
Not many.
Yeah.
And what's the point of not baselining it?
Exactly. They just want to
You know,
get
you need to baseline it to find out exactly what's there under
Yeah.
normal conditions,
We do.
and then
Yeah.
you can
Yeah.
get your
Yeah.
evidence and you can compare to the
Yeah, we
baseline.
have to.
Right now, I have these books here, and my very good friend Jeffrey Codderton, who's made them, right? And of course, I had to go buy them. The Paranormal Research Journal. I've got 2 of them. Research Journal. So I put in pen and paper. I put in everything from the night, who I was with, where I was, what equipment I used, and so on. I journal it, so I know I can read back on it because the night gets busy. And then this one here is it's fantastic, where you put in what equipment you've taken out, and then check them back in, so you have all of them, so you don't leave anything behind. Who was there with you? Time, date,
That's it.
what's just
Note
around
everything.
the water? Is it noon?
Timeline.
Temperature outside. Check drafts, windows, banging doors, loose doors.
Yeah.
Check
100%,
everything,
yeah.
and everything is written down. So when we do something banging, and I'll go and I remember, because I tag a lot of things in my head, and I'm like a memory like an elephant. So I'll tag everything in my head. Said, right, I know. And when I'm doing audio, I say to someone, if it kind of going like with your foot, tag it. It. I do audio, and I'll be calling you at 3 a.m. Why? Just to wake you up. Because if I'm looking at banging your foot against the wall that you didn't tag, I'm going to wake you up. But I'm very strict and passionate on that. There is a question here that I want to ask you from, it's from Carl, actually, from Carl. Question for Michael, what are your thoughts on the Lacerta files?
I've heard of the name, but I've not really done much sort of research on it. Sorry, Carl.
That's that. Now, another one, Carl is saying, I've had first possible power experience in new flat today. Well, Carol, do you want to come on and tell us about it? And if you don't want it, you can type it up if you want to, but you can jump in and I can send you the link if you wish.
Yeah, let me jump in. Yes, send Cole a link.
You send, you know.
It's very interesting. What I heard of it is very interesting.
Okay, Carol, if you want to type it out, that'd be great. If you want to jump on, that would be great. You're more than welcome. We do not bite hard.
I'm sending you the link, Carl.
Andy's sending you the link, Carl. If you want to jump in, you're more than welcome to jump in.
So cool.
I'm going to call you the Grinch. Any plans for New Year's? Yeah, Carl.
Come on.
Andy has said, that's perfect. Any plans for New Year's? Mine will be watching the last episode of Stranger Things.
Oh,
yes.
Yes.
Have you watched Fridays?
Stranger Things.
You got the third season.
My daughter's got me a bed because my daughter's saying, Mom, it's 1 o'clock. It's 1 o'clock. It's open on Netflix now. And I'm like, okay. We got up. We got to bed about 5:30. And my daughter was ready and she's seen me with my eyes closed. She goes, Mom, wake up. So I'm like, I'm awake. And, I was having like a cup of tea or something like that. And no, I actually had a glass of Prosecco that was sitting there for 3 hours and I can't drink it. But it was just nice just to hold it. But it was because my daughter.
What did you think of the first 4 episodes of season 5?
Let me tell you, my daughter was waiting for me on the other night, say about 2 o'clock, 2:30 in the morning. That's when I became like, come on, Will, come on, Will. And I named my new kitten Will. And my daughter, who's 22, and she's so funny, and she just roared out laughing, saying, "I was Mum," and she's so giggly. She goes, I was waiting for this to happen. I was waiting for you to get into it because the first 4 episodes of season 5 was, once I start screaming at the TV, the neighbours will hear me. I'm very passionate when I watch it. I'm very passionate.
It's that fun, doesn't it?
Right here is Carol jumping in with us now. Carol.
Okay. Here he is.
Very quickly, Michael, what did you see the first 4 episodes? What did you think of it?
So I liked how there wasn't any sort of build-up. So, like they usually tell a bit of a story before they get into action kind of thing. It was basically from the off as the programme came on. I like that. I have to admit, I think the actors who played the main roles seemed a bit tired.
Yeah,
do you not think they don't seem to have the same gusto?
Huh?
They've been doing the show 12 years now, haven't they? So
yeah, they just don't seem to have that same energy.
I think it's because I know that it's ending, and we're kind of like, why do you do this to us? Give us something that we love to take it away. to have to watch reruns of it, because I'm, you know, the first time I watched the first episode, second episode, I'm like, no, on the bikes, and they're like cycling somewhere, and I'm like, no, I'm not into it. Until my daughters got me into it. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, no one called me. No one could. Oh, they could call me, but I didn't answer. No, I had my wine there. I had my snacks. I had my cheese board, and it was 72 hours of Stranger Things.
Most of the main actors actually prefer season 1. It's the favourite season.
Yeah,
because it's before anything gets known and before anything gets done, and they don't know where they're going with it. And I think it's one of their favourite seasons. Is season 1.
Yeah. Once I start shouting,
getting dragged underground.
Yeah, it's got a bit freaky.
Yeah. Once I start shouting at the TV, you know, then, oh, Mama's letting go.
It has been a pretty predictable season so far, though.
Yeah.
The only thing that didn't shock me as such, but I weren't expecting, was when Will got powers.
Yeah, it kind of.
Listen, my new
stretching the storyline for me. He was stretching the storyline.
Yeah, I thought that kind of got to the point that we're getting close to the end of it, and we can't think of any ideas what to do. Oh, I know.
Yeah, we've nothing left to think of. It's original. Did you see Vecna turn up in season 1? You know, Vecna, the main character. You know, Vecna, the main character.
Yeah.
The main evil. Did you see about him turning up in the first season?
Yeah, he's in the background in signs. Yeah.
So when Will went in the shed outside, and he was being followed into the shed. Do you remember when he got the gun and that? Yeah. Do you remember seeing the door being unlocked from the outside? The Demogorgons don't have telepathic powers. There's only Vecna has telepathic powers, and they're saying that was actually Vecna coming to take Will and not a Demogorgon.
There's a lot on YouTube as well. Apparently, there is silhouettes of him in background in some of the seasons.
Would you sit and watch it quietly, or would you be someone that comments on it? Because I am that commentator. I am like,
I'm always shouting, telling them what they should be doing.
It's like, with me, I do like my reading when I get the chance. But I've never ever been a Stephen King fan. But I must admit, I absolutely adored Welcome to Derry.
All right, I've seen that.
It's pretty gory. It is pretty gory, but it's quite enjoyable. But yeah, this incident that I had today, my previous property where I lived, I used to live near my ex-wife and kids. I was about 15 miles from where they were. And I'd lay in bed, I'd have footsteps in the hallway, there'd be children giggling and all sorts of things. And where I lived, the houses were for people with mental health conditions. There was no children in those 8 flats. There's no children in there at all. I looked into the history of it, and back in the 1800s, it used to be the site of a workhouse.
Oh, no.
So that's where I'm thinking they come. And I've got several EVPs over the 3 years I was there of children giggling and one saying daddy and all sorts of things.
Yeah, I remember them.
But since I moved into here, it's about 3 years ago now I moved into here because of my arthritis, because it's got a wet room and I struggle to get about. And I've had nothing. Beginning of the year, I hadn't bothered eating because I suffer from mental health problems. I was going through a phase where I weren't eating. I walked into the kitchen and I thought, bloody hell, it's hot in here. Excuse my language. I thought it's really hot in here. And I thought, I put my hand on the radiator was cold, and I thought, this don't make sense. 3 of my hobs had been turned on. And the one that wasn't on was the one that had the frying pan from the day before with fat in it. It was the only one that wasn't turned on.
Okay.
I thought, because I've been in like a really low state, maybe I'll put it on without thinking and thought nothing of it. Occasionally I've had a tap on, and I thought, because I only tend to sleep about 3 to 4 hours a night. I thought maybe in half sleep state, I've gone to the toilet, washed my hands, and not turned it off. Just simple things like that could easily be mistakes. Earlier today, I was messing around on me mute actually, so I can't concentrate. I was messing around on the PS5 and flicking through YouTube and listening to music and things. I thought, do you know, I'm going to treat myself to a coffee. So I went into the kitchen. I went and had a coffee, and I felt on my shoulder, and somebody went like that on my back, on my lower back, and rubbed my lower back. It didn't scare me.
That happened today.
Yeah.
Yes, that happened today.
Okay. Do you
First active thing I've had in
do
this
you
work.
find that do you feel uncomfortable with it? Do you find they're not malevolent?
No, it didn't. No, it's like I'll admit it made me jump. I did turn around and go, "What the bloody hell was that?"
Yeah.
Because I live alone. I've got my dog and my cats, but my dog ain't going to pat me on the shoulder.
Mine.
Nor one cat was outside. I'm not in the bathroom, so I'm not sure what it was. It didn't scare me, but it did make me think, Jesus, I wasn't expecting that. So, which was kind of strange.
But that's, do you think, did you take your recorder out just to say, you know, sit down by yourself and your dog and cats are not unhappy with?
No, I've no, the animals.
I've got 4 dogs and 4 cats, and they're all broken in my house. They're broken. My house.
Bella's extremely broken.
Mine are all spoiled. They're all broken. They're not animals. They're human animals. But they are the mummy's babies. I have at my computer desk.
Yes, I'm not sure what that was. It was like.
Did you talk when they do that? Do you talk to them and say? And when you do that, do you kind of give them attention to say, "Okay, I know you're here."
Well, the thing is, the front room that I'm in, the guy that lived here before me was a guy called Bob. He died about 18 months before I moved in this very room.
Okay.
He used to keep his door open of an evening because there was a neighbour with a dog who used to go down, because I've got a dog park like less than 500 feet away from me. He used to take the dog down there, and as he came back, the dog would come in, get a treat, and then the dog would come out. The bloke could stand at the door and have a chat to Bob for a little while. Well, the dog came in one day and just didn't leave, and the bloke was thinking, that's weird, the dog's normally out by now. And he came to the door and found Bob dead in the armchair in this room.
Oh, God bless him.
Now, since I've been here, I've tried EVP sessions at least 15 times in the last 2-3 years, and I've got absolutely nothing.
That's okay. You don't.
Have you left it running overnight, Carl?
I was going to say.
Have you ever left it running overnight? An EVP recorder? Yeah. You've not got anything overnight?
No. All you pick up is me and the dog snoring.
Yep.
Oh, paranormal.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
I remember doing a show one night, and I have it all on video. I mean, I wish I could. I know where it is. I just have to kind of go in and get it. When I was doing a show one night, many years ago in New Orleans and whatnot, so it was like a panel, as you know, as we are here now, and people that I know, and we were talking away, and it's a paranormal show, but we talk about anything but paranormal. So they were talking about dog stuff. Dog stuff and dog dirt and whatever. And I work with animals, so I'm kind of like, dogs find it as a gourmet meal or whatever. Then it's kind of funny a little bit. I wonder if I don't know if you know how to work this, but if I sent it on to someone, I'd love to bring it up and play it, because it is interesting. I'll find a way of doing it. It'll probably take me a minute or two. You can all talk among yourselves. I'll find a way of doing it. But I'm talking, and we were talking away, and you see me smiling and laughing and talking, whatever, and all of a sudden I just go, and I'm like looking at the panel, and then I go like this, like someone here said my name, but nobody heard it but me. So when I wrote down the time, I time stamped it, went back on the live and watched it, and you can hear the static coming through the microphone, and then you hear the breathing coming in, and then you hear Jenny.
Oh wow!
I get that all the time, and I get it everywhere most places that I go to is Jenny. Do you want to go? Come on out, good girl. And so you'll get my name said. So even here in the house, it's been said for many years in many places. No idea who it is. Bloody cold. No idea who it is, but I'd love to find it and play.
Is it a woman?
Yeah.
Man.
Is it a woman? It's a man.
Man.
I don't know why, Jen, but is that an armchair behind you? Yeah, that side.
Yeah.
Yeah. Today, and when I watched your stream last week or the week before, whenever it was,
Yeah.
I kept being drawn to a male sat there.
You're not the first one to say that. Now I'm kind of like, oh my God.
Cool.
From that area, that door area, people are always talking about that door. And this area, I'm walking by.
I see something near that door area.
I tell you now, I know it's open, but like, you eating my doggy's food, don't eat my dog's food. But okay, eat it if you want to. But yes, it's always there. He's old, and I swear to you, I was sitting here many years ago at about 2 a.m. having a wee gin and tonic. There was nobody in my house, Billy Big Bowls here. I said, I'll take out my recorder. So I took my recorder out, and I was sitting. My couch would be up back there at the time, my back door there. And I said, I know you're here. Who are you? You keep making noises in my kitchen. We have seen you and something blah, 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 blah. And then I heard Jenny. And then you'll hear me on the recorder saying, did you just say something? Did you just try and say something? So that confirmed that I heard what I heard. But so I picked up as a DVP, and thankfully it picked up as an EVP. So the recorder picked it up as well. So you'll hear him say my name, Jenny. So
what's the strangest EVP you've had?
Oh, will I play for you? Will I play it?
Strangest EVP. What's the strangest EVP you've had?
Strangest EVP would be.
God, I've got so many in mind.
There's one particular one. There was one particular one.
Yeah,
which
both.
The ITC in a location I used to do, and so the phone was downstairs in. Oh God, there's one in Lepcastle as well, but I don't have that at the moment, but it's coming back to me. But so in one location I used to do, the phone was downstairs with the recorder. We were all upstairs, and there's a conversation going on downstairs. So all you can hear through the phone is, and I look at everyone, and they know if you breathe, hold your breath, go blue in the face if you have to. Do not. So when you hear, and I go like, and I go, and when we got it back, I can look it up and share it if you just want to hear it. It's going to take a few. Now, when we listened to the playback, it was we could hear it straight away. Some people who don't understand it will not get it. Kat, you're going to have to eat outside because I'm freezing and I have to close the window. Oh, come on. Good boy, good girl. Okay, talk among yourselves there first. No, first. Well, I'm not
going to find mine.
What about you, Tracy? What about you, Kat?
Oh, I've got the recordings of it. It'll probably take me a few minutes. Andy's saying the one records in the caves in Nottingham. Salutation Inn. We've got one that says my eyes are both shut now.
And it's very
female. Very female.
We were the only people in the
we were the only people down there.
It was down in the
it's like good few hundred feet down.
It's that far down that they play.
They play music upstairs. You wouldn't be able to hear it.
Yeah, I've investigated that.
The most recent that I've had is at my ex-wife's house. The room, our eldest son, CJ, who's 12 now. 1972, a little boy called Trevor Brian Hammond passed away from meningitis.
Right.
And he's regularly up to mischief within the house all the time. It's like one time, not last year before, I went over to do a bit of decorating for him. I was doing the upstairs toilet. The door was shut because I was painting above the door. My ex-wife was at work. All 3 kids were at school, and I heard on the door and then a giggle.
Oh, got it now.
Okay.
And a little while, a couple of weeks after that, my eldest son, CJ, he said he was in bed and he actually called his mum and said, look, these people in his room are keeping me awake. Can you tell them to go away? I can't get to sleep.
Stop it.
So on the EVP session with him a few weeks later, I think it's actually on my YouTube channel.
Oh wow!
Trevor, is that you that we can hear running about at night and making everyone scared? And you clearly hear a child's voice say no.
Oh no!
But I'd done one. I was underneath. I was out in the garden. It was a lovely warm. This is about 5 years ago. Lovely warm evening. I was out in the garden enjoying the night, taking some pictures of the stars because I do astrophotography. I had MP3 player with a mic on it. I used that. That's do EVP session, and I had the words "You're a murderer" come through, and a child's voice saying, "Help me, mum."
Oh wow!
Oh my God! That's oh God! I'd have bloodshot eyes. I'd be 24/7 at that. Oh God! People just need to. Jenny, take a sleeping pill and go to bed. Leave it alone. There is one here that I have. I don't think it's the one that I was looking for, but I can't find it. But this is another one, Michael. This is what I consider residual in the same location I used to do for the last 10 years. I don't do it anymore because I just don't. I'll keep that for another day. I know you didn't hear me saying that, did you? But so this is a place where we had left a recorder and a REM pod, fresh batteries, did a live to show that we were leaving them there in this museum that I used to investigate for about 9-10 years. Know it very well. It's 5 minutes away from me. I used to go there for school tours and whatnot, yada, yada, yada. And I was like home to me, and I knew everybody there, and I got very close to the people in there. You know, you form relationships. It's not crazy that you can say you formed relationships. And you want to protect some of them so much, and you can't get to see them anymore because of stupid people in the paranormal that are gobshites. And like, I've had more hot dinners than they've fucking done investigations. Sorry, I said the word F. And I've had more hot dinners, and I've, you know, for someone who doesn't live in my hometown to come in and take over my location, I just think egotistical arseholes. And yes, I said it, that if you think it's about you, Cinderella, and the shoe fits, then it must be about you. Anyway, swiftly moving on. Hi, Adam, my love. How are you keeping? So I'll bring this up now. That's my little rant over and done with now.
You said it now.
So this is the one. So this place is called the Millmount Museum. And it is an ex-British Army fort. And an home for people. The last time people lived in it was in the 1980s, late 1980s. And Oliver Cromwell had come over and had sieged the Drogheda town, Wexford town, Tipperary as well. And so this is one of them, which is it's a residual. This residual, a friend of mine in the UK said it's probably one of the best audios he's ever heard. It's residual, but it really, what they have there, they have the museum, they have the governor's house, they have the museum, which is now a museum, but where the army barracks used to reside. And then you have the Martello Tower, where Oliver Cromwell wanted to take siege Drogheda and come over and take this tower down. And he did do that. But I'm going to play this for you now. Let me see if I can get in there. Are we there? Are we seeing it? Yes, we are. Let me bring it in. So I'll mute my microphone so you can hear it properly. So this is, tell me what you hear. I'm going to play it now for you.
It's here I hear.
No. That's actually not it. Hold on. Yeah. Oh. Sorry, 1 second. Okay. This totally wasted that conversation because this is not the audio I'm talking about. This is the one. Oh, Jennifer, Jesus. This is the one that is where the ITC is. So the phone is downstairs in this kitchen, in the same museum, in the kitchen area with a recorder. We are all upstairs and we're calling out a little bit, but not a lot. But there's a two-way conversation going on downstairs. I understood it when I first heard it. My friend Tracy Day from the UK came over, my very good friend Tracy, came over and told me something about the kitchen area of the museum. And I... Okay.
That was a good EVP.
I know, right? Oh my God. And what she said about this part of the museum, it just was amazing to what she said, because the audio fitted in perfectly with it. I'm going to play it. I might have to play it 2 or 3 times for you to understand what's being said, but here we are. I'm going to play it. Did you get any of that?
A little. Not murdered at the end.
Right. It's very hard to understand it. It's very hard to understand it.
Yeah.
You will hear a man talking in the first, say, 10 seconds. Ignore that. That's just coming through from someone downstairs. The rest of it is 2 men. But the beginning is, "Hey, Jenny, can you hear me?" Then the 2 men seem to have a conversation or something like that. And then he says something that is not appropriate to say on live. Then he's been told to shh. And then they talk again and they go something like, "Can you hear me? Hey, Jenny, she murdered me." And then at the end.
Yeah.
And that all coincided together exactly what was happening. So I'll play it again. Let me bring it back a wee bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, somebody laughing as well.
Yeah, she murdered me, and then effing bitch or something like that. So that was from the museum. That was we were there that night and we did ITC. The one I really wanted to show you was I can look for it now very quickly. It is the let me see.
There's one that I really wished I still had. I lived in Norwich for a while, about 15, 16 years ago. And there's a place there called Cow Tower. It's not a tower, it's part of what was originally the wall. It's around about a 3,000-year-old wall, all of this.
Right.
You can't get in there anymore. It was all locked off because all the drug addicts were going in there and graffiti in it, and people were like overdosing in there. So I put a gate up, but I put an EVP recorder in there, and I done the usual thing, doing call outs, asking questions, and I didn't think I'd got anything. So I thought, I'm going to leave it. And it must have been about a week or more. I had a day off of work. I thought, I'm going to look into it, see what I've got. When I played it back, it came up with the word, "Bitch, you killed me."
Oh, no.
I looked into it. Into the history of Norwich and things. And there was a story that there was a guard there that had taken a woman and her daughters and done the unthinkable to them.
God.
And why he slept afterwards, the mother slit his throat.
Oh, good God.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's believable.
But I haven't got it on my YouTube channel. I've got that because I've got about 15 YouTube channels, and I have a tendency to forget passwords. I always end up having to create new channels. But this one I actually caught while I was doing a live stream. Don't know if you'll be able to hear this. Hopefully we'll. It's hopefully adverts. Oh, here we go. What the hell's happened to the sound? There we go. I was doing an Xbox session. I'm live watching. You'll hear a beep in a minute, and it's just after the beep.
I'm still looking for this one here, but I am listening.
Here we go. It's just about to come up now. Here we go. That. I don't know if you could hear that.
Play that again.
There you go. Let me take it back a bit. Oh. Now, at the time, the kids were in bed. Me and the ex-wife were in there. I was doing a live stream. 35 people watching. That didn't come through the computer. That actually was within the room. And I picked up that scream 3 other occasions in different parts of the house as well.
Okay.
What it is, we don't know. There has been a couple of times that we've seen dark shadows running about the house, and we spoke to we were talking. We spoke to one of the neighbours. He's been there since birth, and he's in his 70s now. When his mum and dad died, before his mum and dad died, they bought the house and gave it to him. He said that the couple that had been, not the couple before us, but the ones before them that had moved in just after Trevor died and his family had moved out, the woman had been asleep in what is like my 2 boys' bedroom. 2 of my boys share. She woke up in the night and she had somebody bent over her staring at her.
Ugh.
See, that I don't like. I don't like any of that. Michael, do you have any interest in EVPs?
So I did have some recordings I've been sent a long, long time ago. A friend I had in the States, I think it's probably about 2013, 2014.
Mm-hmm.
And she said she was in a home and there was this young girl that lived with her. Now, I think it was her cousin or something along that line. And she was only sort of like 12 years of age. Very nice, you know. She said I'd get along really well with her, and she's really nice. Nothing untoward or anything, except when she goes to sleep.
Okay.
And she said, I'm going to send you these recordings. Can you have a listen and tell me what you think? As you do. And so she sent me these recordings over, and you can hear them both talking before they go to bed. And then she said, I started to record in the night because I'd heard something happen, and you know, I wanted to know what was going on, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And she said it started off really quiet and one of them snoring, whatever. And the next thing, this girl starts talking in her sleep. Right?
I love that.
This girl is not talking. This girl is channeling. Because an old man's voice starts to talk.
Oh.
And how I'm going to get you, bitch, and I'm going to gut you like a fish.
Wow.
And she's like, so what do you think of those recordings? You know, and she said she's only like 12 years of age. But she said, and all you can hear on this recording, I'm going to get you, I'm going to get you. And just going on like that. And I'm thinking, how the hell does a 12-year-old make that kind of a noise? Yeah, I can't, I'll have to find, I'll see if I can find them. But the series of recordings where she said, like, I think she's possessed or there's something going on with her. And during the day, you would never know anything.
Yeah, it sounds like possession or something.
Yeah.
One of the most common things I've picked up on EVPs when I've been in an alleged haunted location, if I get anything, I do get told to go full for multiply quite on a regular basis.
I've heard a few times.
Who hasn't? Who hasn't not been?
It seems to be quite regular.
Yeah,
it's unfortunate. My favourite place is Covey. I'd love to go there, but that's about 80 miles away, and I don't drive. Unfortunately, I've only got my motorbike. That's up in Suffolk. When we was down there, I got friendly with my neighbours in my previous place. I think he was 27 and she was 26. We used to have a chat, found that we were all interested in ghosts. So we used to find different locations and go around and record stuff and that. We went to Cove Hive once. Now, the husband, he was autistic, but only to the degree he didn't show any form of emotion whatsoever. Even when his mum passed away, he didn't cry. He wasn't the type of person to laugh because the way his brain worked, it didn't work. Funny enough, they just had a baby, which was really nice. So congratulations to them if they watch. But we went there, and for no reason whatsoever, tears just started rolling down his cheeks, and he was sobbing for no reason whatsoever. And that was the first time he'd ever done it in his life. His wife's arms. She was leaning on the wall talking to me. Something grabbed her arms and pin her arms down. A little while after that, we had stones thrown at us. And we said, it's starting to get to the point that something really doesn't want us here. As we started walking back to the car, something punched me in the kidney.
Wow.
So, but that is a really, really active area. But as I've said in chat with like Tracy and Ian and all that, to get these locations that are world famous. Oh, you've got to go here, you've got to go there. It's the best in the world.
Yeah,
absolutely nothing. You just walk down the road, see a church, and go, "Oh, I'll pop in here and see what it's like." And
price what you pick up.
Yeah, that's it. You don't have to travel miles and miles. Yes, we do when we have to. There is one particular. There's one particular audio that I have, and I'm going to play for you now. I'm going to play for you on my phone. But I was in a place of Cumber House up in County Derry, and we were down in. Let me find it here now. Okay, we were down in the parlor room before. By probably 2 or 3 in the morning, something like that. So it's myself and a few people, and so we were doing the ITC again. One of my favorite things to do. So one of the women started to sing a song called Grace. So the last word of the song, it would be like goodbye, but she's like goodbye. So you can't even hear her saying goodbye. And this is what we got. Let me just turn off. On your fingers. There won't be time.
Your name was said then.
So we don't know. I'll play it again.
There won't be time to share what we will say.
Got a dead body, something.
No, stop playing. No, it doesn't want to stop playing.
I'm sure I heard your name said there, though, Jen.
You heard my name?
Yeah. Just after the very first bit of the singing.
Okay, let me hear it. Oh, let me turn it up. Okay, let me hear it. On your finger, there won't be time to share what we say. There's one particular one from Lep Castle. Do you ever hear of the 2 children in Lep Castle? Emily and Charlotte. Let me find this one for you. This is the one that was on the Canadian show. Kitty Cat. Okay. Kitty Cat. I have a cat here. Okay. So
before we do, I will carry on watching, but I'll love you and leave you because I've got to go.
Yeah.
That's grand. That's grand.
No worries. Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Thanks for jumping in, Carl. Thanks for jumping in.
Well, anytime.
Thank you, Darren. This one here is from Lepcastle. There's my darling Miss Tracy Day. How are you all? Snugly in her new painted and wallpapered bedroom. I'm so jealous. It's so cozy. And there's your old buddy, Adam. Tracy Day is awesome. Get out of my path. She's from Essex, London. And I always call her like Peggy Mitchell. She calls me Peggy. They call me Nan. Do you know Nan, the grumpy old woman? Nan. all right, Nan. But this piece of audio now, this is coming from Lepcastle. We were doing the ITC, and we're sitting on the second floor of the banquet room of Lepcastle, and my friend Dave was sitting beside me, and me being me said, right, we're going to sing a nursery rhyme. The phone's downstairs in the conservatory room. We were upstairs. They are. And Adam, and so anyway, I said to Dave, take it away. So we went on a coffee break, and this is what we heard. So I'm going to share it and get my cat to stop playing whatever's on the floor. Let me bring it out here. Okay.
Okay, we're going to sing a song for you. We're going to sing Ring of Rosie. Okay, Dave, take it away.
Did you hear it?
Yeah, the very end.
At the end.
What did you hear?
Not quite sure.
Too quick.
Okay, I'll play it again.
A bit quick, yeah.
I'll play it again.
Okay, we're going to sing a song for you. We're going to sing Ring of Rosie. Okay, Dave, take it away.
No.
You quite catch it.
So it's you know when you're listening to it on unless you're listening to it firsthand, or you go onto the SoundCloud where you can put headphones on. Much better with headphones as it always is. So at the end, Emily and Charlotte, the two sisters who passed away in Lepcastle. So when I say to Dave, okay, Dave, take it away, he starts laughing because he didn't know I was going to tell him to sing. But what she's saying is, when we listen to it on a coffee break, she's saying, yes, David.
Okay.
That's Carl said, yes, a little girl. Yes, David. When we listened to it on the coffee break, and we all got it together at the same time, and David was in his element because his name was finally said. That's all he ever wanted, was his name to be said. So he got it. And let me tell you, he's the one who got it. Of all, you want your connect on your locations that you're with. But for one of these little girls who are very famous, to say your name, I put a lot of work into that bloody place, and I'm a little jealous that he got his name right. And he's really there, I think his first or second time there, I think, but I was like, how dare you get it? How dare you? So I'll play it one more time for you so you can hear her.
Yeah, we're going to sing a song for you. We're going to sing Ring of Rosie. Okay, Dave, take it away.
Yeah, got you.
So she goes,
yeah. Headphones on, it's still hard to hear it.
I'll send it over to you privately if you want to listen to it properly. When she says, yes, David. And you can hear it. Good evening, Tracy, my love. That's it. Sounds like a little girl. Oh, Chantel. I wish you had internet to come on with this. But one of my best friends, Tracy and Chantel, South Africa, and Chantel, please come back to me. I need you back over. And Tracy, I need you back over. Evening, all my love. Carol's watching in the background. Thank you so much. Carol's like a little girl. Yes, it is. You're very welcome, Carol. You're so welcome to jump in. Thank you so much for jumping in. Your story. Definitely have you back on again. So, Tracy, what is your favorite audio?
I've got loads.
You have loads. I love to hear you saying that. I have
mine.
We like loads of audio.
Got to play the EVP.
Hey. Yes, David. There you are, PJ. Yes, yeah. PJ, do you want me to play it again? Isn't it brilliant, PJ, and of all places, Lepcastle, and you have the two little girls, Emily and Charlotte, PJ's on TikTok, and Puka Folk. Follow Puka Folk on TikTok. Amazing, amazing team. One of the favorite places is Redwood Castle. one of mine. It's their haunt. I love it. Carol, I would love to. Oh my God, if you like an Irish woman that talks a lot, I'm your woman. I am your woman. Oh, you did, PJ. That's brilliant. I'm delighted. Isn't it a bloody golden catch? We were sitting around the fire having a coffee on a break. We had done the ITC, and then to have that, I mean, to have one of the girls to say your name, and David gets it, and I'm like, David. It was his first or second time there, and I'm like, how dare you? It's been years, and they haven't said my name. They've always told me to F off or get out or something like that, but not my name. Carl, I would love to join in. Like I said, if you want a loud, gobby Irish woman. So, Tracey, what about yourself? Your favorite audio? Do you have any that you can play?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, just waiting.
Yeah.
This one.
Yes, turn the volume.
I have to turn the volume is up as far as I can see it. This one. Oh, you have to play it a few times.
I can hear that. It's a sentence.
You hear that?
Something person.
My eyes are supposed to shut now, it says, but it's not coming through as clear.
Do it again. Like a 3-word sentence, isn't it?
Middle word sounds like person.
Yeah.
Say it as many times as you want. And do you want to send it on to me in a message, then I can open up the messenger, and then I can.
It's probably not really that short that you can't.
It's good. Yeah. Send it in a message. Thank you, PJ. Thank you so much. There's a lot of work to be done. But it's brilliant. We're going back. Hello, Noreen. How are you doing, my darling? Happy Christmas to you.
I'm going to have to sign out.
That's okay. Thank you so much.
I've got some stuff to do downstairs. So
listen, you're talking to me. We'll waffle on forever now.
It's lovely meeting you both anyway, and everybody else who's watching.
It was an absolute.
Thanks very much for coming on.
Take care. Bye-bye.
It was a pleasure. Thank you so much. We will talk forever. Now we're getting onto audio. We're going to be here forever. Honest to God.
There's loads.
Adam said, I've always enjoyed hearing the Irish talk. Adam, come to Ireland and we'll take you to many of the places. We'll take you to Kerry, we'll take you to Dublin, and we'll bring you over to PJ as well, because PJ, I tell you, PJ,
oh yes,
PJ's a banter. Remember one time we had a Christmas show on, and it was a Christmas quiz, and normally a 2-hour show went on for 4 hours. And me and PJ were probably like 10 sheets to the wind. And he won by 1 point. He did. The questions were very hard. So did you send that on to me?
Yeah, I'll pass a few on.
Okay. Send that on to me in...
I'll send to be fair, and I'll send the others as well.
Okay, grant. And I shall play them on. Hopefully they'll be a little bit more clearer, but you can hear it. You can't.
It's better through the phone.
It's a crap.
It's not very good audio.
That's not really great.
Hello. Come on there.
So funny. Memories came up on Facebook this week, Jenny. I actually didn't get those bloody memories, or did I? No, I didn't. If I did, I would have shared them out. But that was that was a hard quiz. Let me tell you, Robin, love you, but what were you doing? Because the first year was all sports and music and history and geography and so on and so on. The second year was all my friend Robin from New York. It was Irish folklore and Scottish folklore, and you could see all of us like Irish teams and Scottish teams and whatnot, and we were sitting there. And if you see my glasses lighting up, people say, "Jenny, get off your phone. Jenny, get off." I'm not on my phone. And I was like, Robin, we don't know. What do you like? Yeah. Who's the, with Sheila gig, and what does Sheila gig mean? And we know what the Sheila gig means, so we're good with that. But the rest of it was like, no. But PJ did get in by 1 point. Mm. Well, I will always say 1 point. But he did well. He did really well, actually. I seen the light shining off his face. He was on his phone. He wasn't. I'm joking. You'd be lucky to get a word in. Listen, Carl. Listen, Adam, get your arse over, as we say in Ireland, get your arse over. And if you were home, you'd have to come on. Next show we do, definitely come on.
Definitely.
The next show I'm doing will be on the 3rd of January. And it's going to be some of the best people of EVP. A pint for a pint. Listen. Pint. TikTok, a pint for a pint. We were a little mean. The rest were grand. It was me and PJ. And every time PJ got an answer, he'd go like, wow. And the camera to me, and I was like, and me under the table. Wow, under the table. He put all the points in. I will say it was by 1 point.
Nice one.
It was but by 1 point. And I keep saying 1 point. But I did him a lovely poster the next day with his cup and his crown. And I stayed that he won by 1 point. But we're going to go. We were the bold kids. we were the very bold kids. Every question that was asked was every question. And I said, it's questions. And look at my kitten on the curtain.
Oh, look. Look one in the background. I'm okay.
Cheeky.
Find out soon. Find out soon.
Yeah, she's out. So
on the curtain. Crazy. Nancy, my darling, if you're free, you want to jump on? PJ, if you're free, you want to jump on? We are just waffling here about anything and everything paranormal. If you have anything to add on to it, bring it on. All good, nothing bad, all good. Let's talk about that stuff. No, Nancy, we're still here. If you want to jump on, let me know and I'll send you the link and you can jump on with us. Absolutely. PJ, if you're free, you're not working tomorrow. Tomorrow's Monday, you probably are. But if you want to jump in for like 5-10 minutes and show the winner's face of last year's winner of the very hard quiz that we had to do. We didn't do it this year. But listen, it doesn't have to be Christmas to do a quiz. I will organize another one. But I do on the 3rd of November. I'm hoping to have a group of people, the elite people of not just paranormal, but of EVPs.
Yeah.
And I do have great people joining in with me.
Fabulous.
I do have to check with other people. I hope they will join in with me. I have a few more mails to send out, but it's literally all EVP only.
Fantastic.
Okay, get Kimmy in, Nancy. Get Kimmy in. It's all EVP only. So we will be playing EVPs and talking about EVPs. We have fantastic people coming in of audio. PJ, if you're free on the 3rd of November, let me know. It's going to be EVPs. If you have any EVPs, it's got a lot of EVPs. They can all be played on the night. I'll send you all the links, and they can all be shared on the night. I have the best of the best people of
fantastic
of audio coming on with us. So that'll be on the 3rd of January. The 3rd of January. Looking forward to that one. Really looking forward to that. But I still have to dot the I's and cross the T's and all of that. I know Kimmy and Nancy are going to come in. Give me 1 second, and I will send that on to them. Where are you, Nancy? No. Nancy. Okay, Nancy, send this on to Kimmy, my love, will you? I need a secretary.
Yeah.
Did you send that on to me, the message with your... No, you didn't. The audio.
No, I'll send it to you if you need me to. Was it me? Oh, I've got to find it. Yeah.
Yes, Adam, the 3rd of November. Definitely, Adam. We'll arrange that to get you back on the show with us. Yeah, Adam, if you want to jump in real quick, I can bring you into it. Let me send you the link. Copy link. Go into this, go into that. There you go, Adam. There is sent onto you. I'm laughing at the bald kids. Okay, Nancy, take your time, my darling. We are here. We're talking over everything and anything. We like fresh thoughts. What we were talking about tonight. I know we're going over the 2 hours, but we'll give another half an hour here. And okay, you sent it?
Yeah.
Let me see. Okay. Let me see if I can take this down, take that down. Okay, we'll take that out. Okay, we'll play this here now.
Not sure where that other one is.
Okay.
That's another one.
So, is that playing?
No, not a moment. No.
Not playing yet? It's
No.
not playing?
No.
Okay, let me try it again. Hold on.
No worries.
Oh, no, it didn't come up there now. Hold on. Let me
No.
see it again.
Strange.
Okay.
Don't worry too much.
Okay. I'll share it again. Let me see.
Yeah, there you go. That's it. Why is it broken now? Yeah.
I'm going to play it again. Let me go into it again. Where was that location?
Nottingham.
It's called the Salutation
Inn, Nottingham.
Nancy!
Hello, I'm in the dark right now. Hang on, I'm relocating. I'm trying to get.
Good, my love.
I've been oblivious all day. I've been watching movies and vegging out, and I'm supposed
We
to.
have Adam coming in. Hey, Mr. Adam.
I'll just set another one. I think that's.
I'm on my phone.
Welcome to.
How are you? It's been a long time.
There you go. Oh, there's someone else on.
Just trying to get some light on here. Point. There we go.
He's a good boy, is
Adam and Nancy.
Carol, I have a brief clip from a previous team I had, and I get. Oh, I'd love to see that. Oh, I'd love to see that. Adam, come on in, Adam.
Oh, it's good, Mike.
All right.
Come in back. Where are you? Your camera.
There you go.
There. Do we have sound?
Light.
Point for a point. Point for a point.
I'm trying to get some light on. Hang on. Well, shoot, you can see how light it is out there?
Wow. Yeah.
Nighttime.
Oh.
Sorry. There you go. There, I have light a bit.
Oh, I love your hair. You did it.
Oh, I did, yeah. I had to go to the Vikings game, so yeah.
Awesome. So I'm gonna let me see if I can show this that Carol has just sent me. I don't know. Will it show? That it is it there. If you can PM that to me, Carol, I might be able to get it up better.
Yeah.
Adam's gone again. It's a 35-second clip. Carol, if you can PM that to me, I can put it up onto the screen that we can all see it because the address is just there.
We had a snowstorm. Yeah.
How are you doing, Miss Nancy?
We had a snowstorm.
You did?
Oh yeah. My whole patio is like covered in snow here.
Oh, what?
I have all that around here, but the snow blew in.
Not too bad though.
It is. We're covered.
Oh, Rebel!
Rebel.
Rebel's always running around looking for
Reb. Rebby.
Very funny.
I'll see you later.
No. Yeah, he's happy for the snow, so it's chilly out though. It's like
he's made
10 degrees. Or
where's Miss Kimmy? Did you mail Kimmy?
I sent her a note. Let me look and see if she's answered me. I'm on my phone, so go there, go back there.
I can mail her here.
She sent me a link to yours, but she hasn't answered me. Okay.
I was going to send it to me.
Perfect. That's great. And then Tracy will send it on to
I
me.
don't see an answer from her.
Did you get an answer?
My Kindle. My husband took off with my computer cord when he went fishing up north.
Okay, Carl, thank you so much.
I
Thanks
have
a
no
million.
computer.
I have to share it. Hang on.
Look at this.
Zach Wiggins, hey.
Coke, 7-Up, 7-Up. But I won't tell you what's in.
All right, let's see.
This one.
It just says an link.
Make
That's
this
it.
bigger.
Oh, you little brat.
Trying to.
You just gone
You're
through.
so funny. Jenny, I seen a can.
Is my
And I was
camera
like,
off?
7-Up
Or
can.
it's on, right?
Don't tell him what's in this one.
And I can't hear anything. Hang on.
Listen. Can you see what's in this one? No.
Yeah.
Does
Different.
that do it?
7-Up is different.
Coming off
7-Up
soon.
is what's in this.
How to fix it? Oh,
Oh,
shoot.
Lord. Who's coming in? Adam is coming in.
Trying again. Hang on.
Mr. Adam is coming
I have to bring it the cat in.
Sorry.
Oh,
in.
Trying to go there.
and then
Here.
My daughter got me a candle right for Christmas, and it's beautiful. So every time something is kind of driving me crazy, I light this, and it's called, I know it's backwards, but it's called My Last Nerve.
brilliant.
I light it when someone gets on my last nerve. It smells really nice.
Yeah,
He knows me so well, My Last Nerve.
Does that
brilliant.
smell like me?
Bless her. Bless her.
Oh my gosh.
Are you okay? Adam, I can't hear you or see you. Are you in work today?
No,
Or this evening, should I say? You're in Texas. PJ, now I'm impressed again. Listen, this is a decoy. That's a decoy. It's not, and it's what's in this. Adam, there you are.
back.
Can't hear you. Maybe take the headphone out.
I've already passed it on, Carl.
Okay, you passed it on? Okay.
Yeah.
Right, here we are. Let me share this out so you can see it. Rightio.
Reb.
Oh, Mr. Rebel. Okay, here
Yeah,
we
he's on wacko.
Okay, we need to make this a little bit bigger. Okay, so this.
Bless.
Dirty stuff out tonight.
Can you see this?
Dirty stuff out.
Not at the moment, no.
Okay, can you not see it? No.
It's on the screen. You can see the Facebook screen, but not the.
Okay, there is no. Okay, hold on. There is no sound to it.
No.
There.
So it's not showing up.
No, never mind. We'll sort it for another day.
It's not really showing up now.
It won't come up.
Okay, let me go back. It should really show. Let me see it again. Don't you love it? Don't you?
YouTube link or something.
What's that?
Huh?
Say what?
What's on there?
It was Ned's Carl's link or something. It wouldn't work.
Oh.
Okay, so no, there's no sound. Okay, I'm gonna try it one more time. Give me. Okay, here we go. Now,
Yeah.
this might work.
Screen won't play.
Now it's working. Yeah.
Oh,
Here
there
we
you
go. Okay. Let me play it now. Okay, here we go.
go. I remember this.
That growl at the end of it. Holy
What
shit.
was that?
That growl at the
What
end
the
of it.
hell was that?
It was slowed down. I'm not sure.
That
Maybe.
it was slowed down. Yes, it was slowed down a wee bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was slowed down. Carl, I know. I mean, you can see by the look in your face that you know you can see you being pushed slowly. So
Yeah.
obviously it slowed down, so you would have been pushed a quicker. So have you done that location before? That just happened before on that location? Look at your lights, Nancy. I love them.
Oh, those branch lights. Yeah.
I like the pictures in the background. Tell me the wee bit. Those pictures mean anything to you in the background?
Oh, that's a drawing somebody did of me, and that's, I think, an old aunt.
Nice.
Amazing.
Yeah, from like the 1800s or
I
something.
remember seeing that picture.
Huh?
I remember seeing the picture that someone had drawn up.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure if that's my parents, but I don't know who that is. We found it amongst my grandpa's things.
Wow.
I'm guessing it's like one of his sisters or his aunt or something. Yeah.
I remember the picture that you showed me, the drawing of you when you were younger. Yeah.
That one? Yeah.
Yes. Stunning.
Yeah.
Show everybody. I think it's stunning.
Really?
Yeah.
Seriously.
Do. Look at that.
Oh wow.
That is so 80s though. I'm
Like,
serious. It's so 80s. Yeah.
It's like Demi Moore.
And then there's a old wedding.
Wow.
I think that was my grandpa's wedding actually.
Really?
That had to be in that had to be 18 something or other. I don't know.
Wow. That's beautiful.
Yeah, it was like some really old stuff. I just don't know what to do with some of it. Like I have one of those monkeys that are the cymbal monkeys. You know, they clap the cymbals.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah.
The Close Encounters.
Yeah, it's kind of.
I'm
Monkey with the cymbal. You remember it? On the film.
Look at what Carla said.
Yeah, there's a few. A few horror films as well.
The Carl, that slowed down a bit. It's a bit in a church called Santon. The previous reverend in 1700s offered ladies of the night in the church.
Sanctuary, okay.
Okay. Only time their teammate had at the time showed his true colors. Okay.
What?
Get them, but okay. That's slow down a wee bit.
Oh God, nice.
Okay. So
Interesting story.
that is interesting. That's great. Who's calling me? Adam, you're ringing me, but I can't answer. Can't answer. I'm not going to PJ, Jenny. I see the cat, and I know I'm going to be called again. Jenny, I see it.
Oh. 9? He killed 9 of them? Holy.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the reverend that did that?
Looks like it.
Wow.
Mad.
Oh my God.
Damn.
Uniform in disguise. Don't we love it? Uniforms in disguise. Do you know what I watched the other night and I thought it was crazy? And, something with Demi Moore in it and Prime Video.
Not,
money.
The what?
Oh, what was the one? The stripper.
Let me see. Hold on.
Turn down.
Let me see what it is. The substance.
Oh, right.
And do you know what? I'm into a lot of stuff, right? And I don't mind gory scenes and whatever, but this was a little bit of an eye opener when I watched it, and it was about women in Hollywood or whatever, and they do anything for vanity and to look younger all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Well, let me listen. I like gore. I don't care about it. I'm not too bad. But I don't know if it was because I got older or I wasn't too well at the time, and I watched this and I'm like, and I like to enhance myself a little bit. And I thought after watching this, because I think I'm going to grow old gracefully now. After watching that, it was a little bit, it was too much. I think I'm going to buy extra face cream, and just lather my and not go any other route but that, because holy be Jesus, that was a little crazy. But anybody who likes gore, watch The Substance, because it will make you change your mind. If you're going to do something to yourself, don't.
I just watched a movie called Eden, and it was like slightly disturbing. It was based on a true story of these people that go to an island in the Galapagos and start a new life. Excuse me. Yeah, and it turned into like I don't know if you ever read Lord of the Flies or had to like review it in school or anything. It used to be a big deal. But it kind of reminded you of that, because they ended up not getting along well because more people came, not a lot, but more people came and people ran out of supplies. And it was like Lord of the Flies meet the Dahmer or the Donner expedition or whatever it was.
Yeah.
It was, I mean, nobody ate anybody, but it got kind of ugly. And the one gal lived on the island until she was like 90 or so.
Okay.
Just mildly.
I've heard of it, but I haven't seen it.
Yeah. It's got, what's his name? Ian, or what's his name? Jude Law, sorry. In it, and Ron Howard directed it. It's a good movie, but it's mildly disturbing. So
Eden Lake film that stopped me watching horror movies. I'm writing these down because, you know, I love Brave the Grave. How are you?
Excuse me.
Eden,
I'm not much of a gore person, although I don't know. I've watched like all the Halloween movies and everything, and well, we almost got kicked out of the. I told you that. I think that we almost got kicked out of the drive-in when we were watching. Me and my sister-in-law.
Why?
Like in our 30s, right? We pull up and we're like front row, the drive-in, and we're in my convertible, and we're parked next to a van. Just thinking we're going to have to leave. They're going to get loud. And they ended up leaving and almost getting us kicked out. We were laughing. It was Halloween H2O. We were laughing so hard during that movie. Like, where did the axe go? And all of a sudden, and it's like in the back of the guy's head. We're like,
no, yeah.
God, we're laughing our heads off, right? Like, it was a great movie. And yeah, they were going to kick us out for that.
It was a movie that I watched tonight, and it's out in 2024. And Hugh Grant is in it, and it's called The Heretic. And I watched it. I watched it in bed tonight. This evening, before I got up for the show and whatnot. And I watched it in bed, thinking like, I'll watch it and so on. But me being me, always falls asleep in the middle of it. But it was a little uncomfortable, and I'm not used to that stuff. I'm not used to being uncomfortable. Horrible. I go to bed watching. I go to bed watching. Oh, I'm obsessed with Saw movies. I see PJ is saying on TikTok. PJ from Puka Folk Paranormal is saying, still love the Saw movies. No choice to live or die. Let's play a little game. As a kid, The Nightmare on Elm Street, I was afraid to sleep in those movies. And the Saw movies, the adrenaline rush and the stress of this clamp going to come down and smash your face in two. And then someone else, you have to rely on someone else to get it before you're killed. And before you're all burned, or the fire below your feet is kind of raising higher and higher. And I'm like, the stress of watching it was paramount.
And what was the
movie? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Of course.
Saw S-A. Hold on.
I've never watched any of those. I can't.
Saw S-A-W.
Yeah, I've never watched any of those.
The background story of it is, and this little boy in the bicycle comes around. Let's play a game. Oh God! And it's these people who have done wrong, so they get these little notes or whatever, or the card is dropped and they pick it up, and then they put a hood over the head, and then they wake up to this person wearing a pig's head, and it's kind of like a main game, but you have to get out alive. Oh, let me tell you.
No, I've seen I know the whole premise and pieces of them, but I can't watch it because it's like when I saw that you'd like have to kill somebody and like get a key out of their stomach or something like that, I'm like,
that's the name of the game, Nancy.
I know, and I can't watch it. I'm like, I'm a weenie when it comes to that. I'm not even kidding you. I like
that's the name of the game, Nancy.
Oh my gosh, I like more like.
Raw is great.
Gory films.
I'm trying to think of. Okay, the movie that scared me the very first, and it's really going to date me, but it's called The Blob. And I'm not even kidding you, The Blob. Yeah. Like the original from the 50s. Like they showed it in a theater in like the 60s, and I thought I could not go like step out of my bed for like weeks after that movie. I would jump from my bed to the hallway. I'm not even kidding you. It was
Jen. I'm going to take a break and go now because it's getting late.
Absolutely, my darling. Absolutely.
Thanks for everything. I had a really good chat. Thank you.
Oh, you, my love. Thank you for being here tonight.
All right, see you soon. Bye. Bye, everybody. Thank you.
Bye, my love.
How'd you come on?
How'd you come on? I don't.
I do that too. See, I'm not the only one.
Let me see. I think I take it. I don't know. I go like that.
There you go.
I don't know. Oh yeah, I did it. So let me see. Oh no, that's way too close. Holy crap.
Oh yeah, that's like giant face. Oh, what's my caught on that?
He's doing way too close. But,
I know. I'm like, I need my computer back, and I don't have it, and I'm like trying to find a spot for my phone. That will fit.
The 30-year-old slave McQueen played an 18-year-old. Do you know a film I loved, but I found it sad at the same time. The Fly with Jeff Goldblum.
Oh, that was freaky.
And I have this horrible phobia of flies. I just can't even deal with them.
I know that, which I find so funny because I think flying is excellent.
Oh, but The Fly. If anyone has watched The Fly, PJ and everyone else, if you watched The Fly, the original.
That was a good movie. Jeff Goldblum is a good actor.
Jeff Goldblum in it. I liked it. Did you see the one with the second one where he had a son? They had a son, and then he was
like Son of Fly. It'd be like Superfly.
And then I just can't.
What was the other one that scared me? Oh, The Birds was another one that scared me from very young.
The Birds.
Tippi Hedren was in that. That's how old that was. Honestly,
I loved The Birds. I loved The Birds. Loved it. And I went, but you know what I was thinking when they were doing that movie with the birds and they're kind of swatting it right away, and I'm like, leave the birds alone. Leave the birds alone. I will say, a few weeks after going out and I see a crow, I'd be like,
one of my all-time favorites though was American Werewolf in London.
Oh, stop it, girl. That was the best.
I love that movie. I did.
The Birds. PJ, are you free? Do you want to jump in with us for a minute or two? Come on, PJ. I'll send you the link. Come on, PJ. Don't be shy, because I know PJ is not shy. PJ, come in with us for a minute. I'm going to send you the link. He probably won't, but I'm going to ask him.
What other, because I haven't seen, like, shit and a half. What I do. Uh-oh.
PJ, I'm sending you the link. He's probably in bed. Watch PJ. Good morning.
Hang on. I got to get back to you right there. There we go. Sorry.
Drop me on the floor.
I'm
PJ,
trying to
like 2 or 3 minutes and talk about your movies and talk about how much you won by 1 point of last year. Oh, it doesn't. Okay, he's a man flu. Oh, PJ, it's okay. We can understand. You can just show facial expressions and we'll understand. Go on, PJ.
Thank you, Carl.
The man flu. Thank you, Carl.
The 30-year-old Steve McQueen. Yes, it was. 18-year-old epic film. The Blob was amazing. The Blob was amazing. You will never. Back then, it was just. I mean, they had to have used a tub of jelly and just like rolled it across the floor slowly. I don't know how they did it because they didn't have CGI back then, so they had to use actual. Oh my gosh, you are all wet.
Next week. Sorry, my love. I'll be watching Carl's show next week. Hello. Oh, look at my little girl is kind of coming out of her drawer now. Look. Oh, geez.
What happened to Kimmy?
I don't know. Is she about? Carl, I'll be watching your show next week. Send me the link so I can watch it.
Do you have animals all over you?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. As always, I have it.
So your kitty is gone now?
No, here, still here, but asleep on a chair. But he has a possible home.
A possible home?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying. I'm trying. What do you got? What's that?
It's bird. Do you know this thing actually flies?
I know it because it has the wings and the tail.
Well, you would think but you don't just like throw it and it floats. It actually flaps its wings and takes off.
Oh, try it.
It's a remote control bird.
Oh, stop it. I love that.
I was just moving it out of my way because I was like trying to figure out.
PJ, I was going to say to PJ, I have a show on the 3rd of November. No, not November. Jesus, what month am I in? Holy shit. The 3rd of January. We don't even know what year or month we're in now. The 3rd of January. I'll PM you the details if you're interested in it. It is literally solely just EVPs. So I have the best of people in the paranormal who loves EVPs, who has worked up and has amazing ways of working with EVP. So if you're free on the 3rd of November, it will be Saturday at 9:30. If you're free, and I will have a panel of EVPs, people from the paranormal, and we'll all be playing and listening to audio work and EVPs and all that stuff. If you're free to come onto it, but these are some of the best people that I've worked with, and they're phenomenal. I am so looking forward to it. I keep giving myself Christmas gifts, and this is definitely one of them. So if you're free on the 3rd of November or January, oh my God, what month am I in? I've been hibernating. So,
Today I can't believe I was supposed to get all this stuff done this weekend because my husband left for fishing, and I'm like,
okay, I'm meeting friends, but I'm back in time. I'll jump on and listen when I go out. Anything can happen. Perfect. November, I know. I miss Christmas. My Christmas hasn't even happened yet because I'm still in November. I put my tree up in November.
Oh my gosh! That's why I'm not taking mine down for a while.
It's a bloody long year. Holy crap! PJ, that's perfect. That's absolutely fine. Have a wee listen because we'll be on for a little while, but definitely, and we'll do another one if you're not free. But yes, I'm in November. I don't know what month or year you're in, but I'm in November. So I'm still doing Christmas. I have to do my Christmas shopping.
You can do Christmas till well after New Year's,
No, I normally take my tree down on New Year's Eve. I know it shouldn't. I know.
Who was just telling me that? I was like, oh, well, you know what? I would sit and enjoy it. That's my time to enjoy it.
I love it. I love it. I do love my tree up. I love it.
I'm not taking it down until I can burn it.
Well, you have a real tree.
Yeah.
I want to. I
have a balsam. Have you ever smelled those?
Huh?
A balsam? Balsam for pine, whatever it is. Oh my gosh, it smells heavenly. It is. It's the stuff they use when you have like those sprinkles of like it smells like a Christmas tree and you put it like in a candle to burn it or something. That's what that smell is. It's like a balsam. It just has that rich pine smell that smells so good.
I had a real Christmas tree one time, but I didn't get that pine smell of it. I remember opening up the net and these two huge wasps, like the biggest I've ever seen, came out of it. And I kind of put something over them, but I didn't know there was a slit in it. And so they got out of it. So I don't know why they were. That was about 2 or 3 years ago. I don't mind that. But I think taking my tree down on New Year's Eve, I know it's not over until after the 6th. The tree has to stay up, and I know. But for me, it's kind of like, I know it's the 6th, and we have Little Women's Christmas where the men stay home and cook and clean, and the women go out and get pissed, and we do our thing.
Where's that at?
We have Little Women's Christmas. So that's what it's called, PJ, isn't it? Little Women's Christmas, where we don't do nothing. We are out in the town, and the men are at home cleaning and cooking and looking after pits and wiping up parcels and dog doo-doo.
Yeah.
So we don't get to do it. Women don't do anything at the time. But I think sometimes on New Year's Eve, I take the tree down so I can just kind of get on with the next year. And I think after this year, I am done with it. I am so done with it. That and I always said, on New Year's Day, I'm a little afraid because my little dog passed away in July that I don't want to leave 2025 because I feel like I'm leaving her behind. So I need to kind of work with that one so I can move on to 26. Does that make sense? I don't know if it does or not, but I don't know. But
I need to find that person I said I was going to find. I
need to cleanse my house, clean my house. I'm preparing to move house this year. So I want to cleanse everything and just move into
Did you get some Palo? Or Palo? Palo, is it? Palo Santo, whatever that stuff is. To cleanse your house with and not sage.
I have sage. Does that work?
No, sage does not work. All it does is piss them off.
That's it. Not a Nabon, Little Women's Christmas, old Irish tradition. So that's where the women do nothing because we literally run Christmas. We do the preparation, we do the decoration, we do the dinners, we do cleaning and cooking, everything.
Right.
So what date is that on? Not a Nabon is Little Women's Christmas. So we do nothing. We sit, we put our feet up, and we do absolutely nothing.
We don't have a day like that here. Not that I'm aware of.
We meet up and we go out for dinner, and we do nothing. We come home, we do nothing.
How do you do that?
Just now, PJ, not enough.
I'm telling you, I have no clue as to how to do that.
Not enough holy water for you to cleanse, Jenny. For you, Jenny, to cleanse. I've got my own holy water. I'm cleansing myself right now.
I didn't talk to anybody all day. I didn't. Yeah, no, I haven't texted. I haven't talked. I posted a couple things on Facebook. That's it. Which is unusual.
I did nothing. Even my fire. There's a big fire lit right now. My face is getting a little red.
I wish I have a wood burning fireplace downstairs, but the guy who cleaned it was my husband tried to tell me I hired him, right? So I was going back through our, I don't know if it was PayPal or one of our accounts, right? I'm going back through and he was asking me to find one of his texts in his phone. So I'm looking through something, or maybe I was just looking through his phone. Who knows? I'm looking through it and I see a text between him and the guy that did the fireplace. He hired him. He hired this wonky weirdo that was like, and he comes with a couple little brushes and like reaches up in there and brushes stuff out. Okay. You need to hire a guy with a real big brush there, darling. I'm just saying, you gotta have a bigger brush. Want me to hire him? I'll find a guy with a big brush.
As we say, Arnett, a wee brush.
I know. His brush is too tiny. We cannot use him again. I'm sorry. We need a guy with a big brush.
Let me tell you something, right? Wait. Your signal's going a little crazy.
Mine is?
Yeah.
Are you sure it's not yours?
Unless it's coming through to me again. I don't know.
Hang on a second. Let me go. Let me bounce out and in. Hang on.
Okay, I'm here. I will just sing and talk by myself. I will sing a song. What song would you like me to sing? Okay. No, it's not happening. No. But if you want me to sing a song, please put your requests in right now before Nancy gets back on. And I will sing a song. And please, nobody put a request in on PJ. I know I can see it typing, even though I can't see it typing. I know you're going to be typing.
You finished this?
Not yet, my love. You can come in and talk to me, my darling.
Oh.
Come on, my love.
I asked also does she want.
I'm here by myself. Look, we're here by ourselves.
Oh, am I allowed to come in? Or
you can come in. This is my daughter Jessica. Okay.
Hello, people.
Hello, people. Right, ladies. Saturday I'm off to a pretty party for wine night on. Oh, PJ, thank you so much for jumping in. It was so much fun. Jumbo sausage roll song. I'm gonna have to go. Yeah, Jessica. Google jumbo sausage roll song, and I'll sing it. There's a lot of S's in that, but we'll try it. Jumbo sausage roll song, and I'll sing it before PJ goes to bed, and he'll have nightmares after this. I will. I'll do it when she gets it. I'll do it. Okay, give me your phone.
I also want to know if I can work.
Okay, we can do that now in a second, but give it to me so I can.
Right, how long touch up?
Okay.
Right, the title.
Jumbo sausage.
Touch up, wait.
Jumbo sausage roll song. Okay, here we go. I don't know it, but shall we? Oh Jesus! Now, oh for feck's sake, where's your following this?
Yeah. Dandruff? I don't. You don't have
That's just an ad.
head and shoulders. Our new formula helps wash away dandruff and oil, and now delivers double the protective ingredient on your scalp to prevent dandruff coming back. New Head and Shoulders for up to 100% dandruff protection.
Okay, dokie. That's showing. This song, free the boss. I don't know the words. Let me put the words up. Okay, I have the lyrics. What are you making me do? Okay. Okay, jumbo sausage roll lyrics. Okay, let me do that. Do we have the lyrics on it? Oh Jesus, I need to find one with the lyrics. Yeah, I tell you, of all the songs he gives me, this thing is this one. Oh, be Jesus. Could I get this in the morning time as well? Or do I have it? Okay. I don't have the lyrics, but I'm going to learn it. Thank you. I have it. Right, I am going to write down every single word of that song for PJ, and I'm going to learn it, and I'm going to sing it. Not right now, because it's too fast and it's too quick for me, but I will learn it, and I will be singing that, and I promise that to PJ, I will be doing it for you. So mark my words, you have this on recording. I will be doing it for PJ. Okay, is that good enough, PJ? Because I don't know the rest of the words. And Nancy's gone missing AWOL. She's gone missing AWOL, so I'm going to end this now in a minute or two, Jessica. Mm-hmm. But listen, PJ, now I know it is a mission now to play, pause, write down, play, pause, write down, play, pause, write down. And I will have it like Eminem doesn't even know what's going to come and hit him now when I learn this song. Eminem who? It's Jenny from the Block. So I will learn the song, and I will sing it. I'll even do a video. I'll do a video and sing it. You're putting ideas into my head now, so don't be doing that to me. I'm still in November, like, you know. Right, Nancy's somewhere and she's not coming back, so I am going to end the live because we were 3 hours on the live. So we're 3 hours on the live. Oh, bloody hell, she's coming in now. I will, PJ, I promise you, I promise you, in the next week or 2 or 3 weeks, I'll have it done, and I'll have a video edited and done just for you of the sausage breakfast roll song. Get your ass to bed now. Now, Nancy's back in here now. Jessica, I'll talk to you in one ticket to be. I'm sorry, my love. Nancy, they are.
I'm not. Apparently not.
I have to do a song. Can't wait to talk soon. Talk to you later, PJ. Thank you so much, my darling, for jumping in. I loved talking with you, and I always have a great crack with you. I really do. That's Pick a Vogue Paranormal on TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook. Jump in, watch what they do. They do listen to videos, and audio work is second to none. And I will be having PJ on this team on the show soon. Where's she gone? She's again. No, she's here. Okay, are we here? Are we good?
I don't know. I can't see you.
Oh, lordy girl, I'm here. But
Okay, hang on. I don't know why my phone is being a dank. Honestly, try that.
Come out of this. I'll come out of the live and we'll go private if you want. You can stay live if you want to. I can do either. We're going out of it. Oh, jeez. She's insane.
Are you going off the live? I'm here.
Yeah, I'll come off live now. I'm on it 3 hours.
Okay. Yeah, go off and we'll chat.
Okie dokie. So everyone who liked, shared, comment, watched, came in on TikTok, came in on YouTube, came in on Facebook, thank you so much. It was a pop-up show tonight, but it was very, very interesting. The topics and conversations were brilliant and very intriguing for me as well, and for our guests to be talking about it too. But we will be back on hopefully the 3rd of January. I was going to say November again. No, the 3rd of January. But that's in the pipe work, and I'm going to be working on that. But when I do get it sorted out and fixed up, I will put the post up. But it's going to be a very exciting show.
Oh, yeah. Let's do a reading.
What? Are you going to do a reading?
I'll do a reading for you.
Okay. Do you want to do a reading?
Yeah. Not on camera because I can't.
We'll do private. Okay. So I want to say thank you very much, everyone. We will be back on hopefully next weekend, but I will update everyone. I look tired. I'm getting tired, and I've been on it for 3 hours, and I was turn into 3 hours because
I know about you. I swear.
So good night, everyone. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. Wherever you are in the world. Have a great Monday, and we shall catch up with you next.
Say good night, Dick. Good night, Dick.
Good night, Dick.